So, old boys, back at it.
Back at it with new setup. It look very clean.
And boom, here we are, back at it again.
So fresh and so clean. A little baby table now.
I like how the green screen picks up a bunch of the Yoda and Jameson bottle.
Oh yeah. Damn, it's back.
The lamp's back at it.
Not saying that we have to, but if you lift this up, there's a Jameson bottle right here.
Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. Oh yeah, I gotta go. Shit. Forgot something. I knew I did.
I really like it though, because not like I could be like,
I know.
kiss me. Kiss me like I'm your Chandler.
I'm not peeking around the monitor to talk to you.
Right. We can just, I don't know, not that we're going to have 7 people every time either, but if that option comes around, it's going to be a lot easier.
Okay.
You don't have to like fit everybody in and then put our poor black friend in the worst spot.
True.
True. But it's nice.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it'll definitely make a lot more room when that many people.
Yeah.
So you can always sit back here too.
Yeah, definitely. Well, that's the nice thing is like we technically don't even need the. Well, yeah, we do. We could always, like you said, if we need to move the table, we could always move the table and just have the mics sitting different places, and
yeah,
it's pretty great.
Yeah, I was thinking if we didn't have use a table, it's nice having a little table there in the middle. But,
yeah.
Like, if we had to, just get little fucking things for the walls, the mics hook to.
Yeah.
But then, you know, I don't know.
Well, once we get the third mic, I mean, if we really started having a lot of people on regularly, we could always just put the third mic like
that's true
up on the desk. And
yeah.
I don't know. I haven't listened to the one with 7 people. I feel like there was a lot of like side conversations.
So way too much. That's I don't know. We could just stick that Patreon.
Yeah,
That's definitely not a good iTunes one.
No, definitely not. That'd be one for definitely got to watch visually so you know who everybody is and.
Yeah, Maverick was like, it'd be a lot better like for viewers and stuff if you guys had like topics to talk about and stuff. I was like, we try to, but when there's 7 people, it's kind of impossible.
That's why I said like 4 times that night. People were coming in. I'm like, yeah, we usually do have stuff to talk about, but when there's this many people, there's too many side conversations. So what am I going to do? Like, ask one person a question while then 2 people talk, and then it's just a little hard.
Definitely.
But I don't know. I think it will.
Yeah.
I like having that many people over because it's like there's always someone talking, but at the same time,
it
doesn't really pan out for good content.
Fuck. Yeah.
Because if we weren't getting trolled, it would probably have been really boring.
Yeah. And then, if we start getting that many viewers again, we're gonna have to get to the point where we only fucking, read every few questions.
Right.
Because if we have, 20 plus people in here, all in the chat, like, even asking questions, we're not gonna be able to get to all of them. Because we'll have to scroll way back up by the time
Definitely. And I mean, it'd be kind of that thing where we could, we would hit the people we know. And then if we start recognizing more names, obviously, be like, hey, I've seen you. We'll answer your question.
Then it just pretty much comes down to whatever the question is on the screen.
Right.
Ugh, man. Who's in? Anyone here yet? Any of our peeps? But yeah, it was a bit much, but fun.
Yeah, every once in a while I could see that being fun. I think it'd be more fun if we had like a drinking game going, or if we had like a board game going, or a card game, because then it gives everyone a same thing to like
work on,
laugh at.
Yeah, if we were only kind of watching, with that, I mean, that's actually a good idea. We could easily do that. Just all play like fucking Uno or something.
Yeah, have you tried that game that Chandler has now?
Which one?
So you get assigned a number, and then you have everyone else's number, and then one person draws a card and reads a question. Yeah. That one would be kind of fun, like on stream, because then we all get to laugh at each other.
Yeah.
For who we pick.
Right.
And who we think we're picking.
I know that one of them was so funny. It's like, most likely not to wear underwear. I was like, well, I'm fucking not. So, right? Well, good thing you picked me. You fucks.
I know. It was funny the one time when I went over there and played. They were like, one of the questions were like, who doesn't check instructions when working on an IKEA thing? I'm like, we're all guys here. Do any of us actually look at instructions? And then everyone like kind of laughs, and then I get everyone picks me, and I'm like, why did everyone pick me? And everyone was like, we all look at instructions. I'm like, you do?
A little boy table, yep.
Yeah. We cleaned up, and Forrest cleaned up and redesigned the office.
That's what I forgot to.
And it looks fresh and clean. It makes me wanna nut. Throw my hands up and nut.
So you do? Woo!
Yeah. Oh, nut.
I guess the other day, my mom was laughing. She was telling me my dad in his sleep apparently just went, woo! He's like, must have been excited about something.
How do you spell?
Salty said instructions are just to wipe the glue off, or to wipe the glue off. Yeah.
Exactly.
Spell what though?
I figured it out. I'm just trying to update the Twitter.
I'll put the mic up high enough where it's even with my mouth, but not where it's masking my money maker. Yeah. I need a fucking tan. Maybe I should start trumping it.
Dude, you look so cool.
I saw one picture where he did not do a good spray tan that day. It was like literally the color orange, and it only went to his ears. Like, so it looked like he was wearing like a mask. Like his neck and his ears and his chin were just white. But I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, you know.
It's like someone literally just went across his face with orange spray paint. You ridiculous man, you.
You silly boy.
You goddamn gay. Spray tanning?
Sometimes he does the big gay. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that.
Salty said, so how's your guys' October 51st going? I found a loophole, by the way. October 51st. What's your loophole?
If it's October, then you don't have to stop nutting.
Oh. Genius. That makes sense. October, huh? Did you see there was a shooting, I'm pretty sure it was today, in a hospital in Chicago?
Oh, really?
Yeah, 3 people died.
Jesus.
Yeah. I didn't really read into it that much, didn't have time. My dad was saying it sounded like an angry ex-husband or something, but I'd have to look into it, read more. It just popped up on my news feed, or a notification from the news, and just said, shooting today in a Chicago hospital. So I was like, fuck that.
There's a lot of conspiracies going around lately. I don't know if you've noticed. Like, so there's like 3 or 4 going on with the California fires.
Yeah.
So people think that it's laser weapons that are starting them. I don't buy that.
Right.
And then people don't understand the video. Have you seen the video of the helicopter? It's going and it's sparking more fires.
Oh yeah, the fire barrier or whatever.
Yeah, they don't, like tons and tons and tons of people are saying, "What is this? Are they the ones starting the fire?" I'm like, "No, you fight fire with fire."
Yeah, they're just making a.
It's called backburning, right?
Yeah, I can't remember what that word is. Something, but yeah.
So yeah, you start a fire in hopes that you can contain that fire, and then it stops the main fire because there's nothing to spread to. Mm-hmm. It's not a conspiracy. It's not people starting.
Yeah.
Like trying to continue the fire. That land would have gotten fucked anyways.
Yeah.
You know, I probably already did.
Yeah, it just burns to that where it already burned.
Yeah. I didn't realize the magnitude of it though, because in my mind I was like, damn, like people are really dying. Like, do they just not think it's bad? Mm. But it's because it's moving at like 800 football fields.
It's just
Like,
burning so fast.
Yeah.
It's so fucking hot. It's like melting cars and shit.
Yeah, I guess there are a couple of people who have died in their car because they get in it and try and drive away. And it's faster than they can drive away, and it melts their fucking car.
Yeah, they found a bunch of people, like, just bones. That's all that's left, and it's crazy. It's sad. How many people have died now? It's quite a bit.
Last I checked was 54.
It's crazy.
But I think it's higher now.
I think their missing was super, like, how many people are missing? I think it's crazy.
Oh, yeah, it's a bunch.
Let's see. Oh, whatever. Did spaces in the wrong places. 79 so far.
Jesus.
And the number of missing is 699. But it was higher. Because people, I guess, are reporting in. Yeah. Yep, that's crazy. Googles.
The other thing I'm seeing is everyone pissed off. Not pissed off at Kanye and Kim, but pissed off at the idea. Because they hired a third-party firefighting service.
Protect their house. But it's like, if they got the money to protect their fucking house, why wouldn't they?
Yeah. Because now all I'm seeing everywhere is why... And this is the sad part. This is what pisses me off about America now. Is there's no, like, grieving period for shit like that. There's no, like, period of, like, oh, man, we should probably get this fixed before we start talking about what's wrong.
Yeah.
Because now all I see is, like, posts talking about how this is why capitalism is evil. This is why it doesn't work. It always hurts the little man and always benefit. And I'm like, because there's people still dying right now.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
You know, whatever your point of view is, if you believe it or not, okay, but we should probably, like, get that figured out first before we start talking about what's right and what's wrong.
I don't get it, though. Like, people are mad that he earned enough money, got super wealthy, and then has enough money to protect the things he's earned, and they're mad.
I know, I'm not mad about it. I wouldn't be able to do that, but guess what? I'm not as successful as them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, shucks.
If I had money to... And he was, like, protecting his neighbors and stuff, too, helping them out. It's like, if I had the money, I'd be like, hey, like, I'm gonna protect my shit, and I'm gonna hire some people, and be like, fucking, you didn't help the poor. And
it's like, yeah, you can't help everybody.
That's the problem.
Like, if people are like, oh, that's selfish, and it's like, it's not selfish.
Right.
I mean, I guess, like, in a weird way, it's selfish, but yeah, I'm going to protect the things that I worked hard as fuck for throughout my life. And I think anyone who could be in that position would also do it.
For sure. Salty said, using ongoing tragedy to push agenda over than a solution is adding to the problem. But that's what happens with every tragedy.
Right.
People always use them to push their personal agenda. It's fucked up, but...
I mean, is it just that, like, they think it's the best time to do that because everyone's emotions are spiked?
I don't know. I think it's just like shit's in the limelight, so they're like, see?
I've been telling you guys for years, give your money to the blacks.
You really gotta watch the new South Park.
Oh, no. From you and what everyone says online, it's fucking really good again.
Yeah, because it's, I think I was telling you that Man Bear Pig represents climate change.
Yeah.
It's like, that's what he's talking about before, and he's like, nobody listen, I told you it's climate change. And then, this funniest is, like, the old people, they're like, someone made a deal long time ago, and, like, about climate change, like, we made a deal with Man Bear Pig, which, climate change, and it's like, that we could keep our cars and our ice cream makers in the future. It wouldn't hurt them, and then Stan's like, what's wrong with you? And the old people are like, we thought we would be dead by now.
Right.
Like, we didn't think we'd have to see the consequences of our actions. And it's so funny. But then at the end, it's like, the one episode, it's like, Man Bear Pig says he'll leave for good, but we gotta give up soy sauce and Red Dead Redemption. And then he asks him, and then it's just a giant crowd of people, and he's like, you mean we have to eat plain rice? And then they're like, and he's like, that's what I thought. So he goes back and he's like, we'll sign a deal, and then it'll come back 5 years from now, but much worse.
Much worse.
It's so funny, though.
Yeah, that's another one that, I don't know, it's silly.
Yeah, it's so funny. They're like, that's all they're talking about. They're like, well, maybe starting to believe it's real, and we're thinking that maybe sometime in the future we might do something about it. Like, we're at the point where we're gonna start thinking about doing something in the future.
Right.
Yeah, he did.
It was fucking gross.
Yeah, my dad just sent me. I already knew he did, but my dad just sent me the thing. Fucking, what team is he on? Redskins?
Yeah.
Rip.
Yeah, it was pretty gross. I didn't watch the game. I watched the first quarter of the game tonight.
Yeah.
But everyone says that this was like hands down one of the best games of football ever played.
Jesus.
The score ended up being 54-51 or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Might be the Xbox. Huh?
Yeah, J.J. Watt was giving him the dad dick too much.
Man. Fucking Jazz are doing shitty again. It's because they don't all play good together on the same night. Like the other night versus the Celtics, Donovan played like perfectly and they won. And then tonight only Ricky Rubio played good. So it's like, man, if they could all just play together all the time.
Yeah.
But nope. Donovan only had like I don't know how many points he ended up with, but it was like 7 points. I was like, what the fuck? Donovan?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. The inconsistency is going to be...
Jazz sure like to do that.
They also like to play really good near the end of the season.
Right.
Every year.
Right? Yeah, like last year, they went on like a 27-game win streak.
Yeah.
Crunch time, baby.
I mean, it's not a bad thing. Like, maybe that's their game plan is like low energy so they stay healthy through the whole season and then high energy at the end. I don't know. Yeah,
Lakers actually winning a couple now. Denver was doing really good. Bunch of random teams were.
Yeah.
Golden State's lost like what 4 or 5 in a row now.
Something like that.
I was like, oof. So
Animosity.
Steph leaves or gets injured, and then they just lose every time.
Wait, he got injured again?
He's been injured for like a week, and since they've been losing. I think he's out for like, I don't know. He's on my goddamn fantasy team. It's real fucking annoying. A week and a half, 2 weeks now. He's been out.
He's pretty injury prone.
Yeah, sure is.
It sucks. Wasn't there like some thing going on between Draymond Green and Kevin Durant?
Yeah, they got in a fight, and then Golden State gave him 1 game unpaid, something they benched him, like didn't let him play, like usually the league does, And he was causing so much trouble, Draymond Green, that they didn't let him play. Yeah, KD and they were fighting. KD's definitely leaving next year. Oh yeah. So
there's no doubt about it.
Yeah, it's so funny. Yeah, because like KD like grabbed Draymond or something like mid-court when they were actually fighting and stuff, like their own team. And yeah, someone just made a meme of LeBron. He's like, if you want to come here, what you got to do next is shove Steph Curry mid-court.
Well, the rumor that I saw was the Lakers picking up eyebrows and
Anthony Davis.
Yeah, Anthony Davis and DeAndre Hopkins or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, that'd be shitty for a lot of people.
Yeah, for sure. We got Jimmy Butler though in Philly. Yeah. Man, fucking Ben Simmons is so overrated.
Yeah. Definitely.
I was like, Jesus.
But he wasn't on the Jazz, so that's why he won. The Jazz are just one of those teams that, they've never really been flashy. Yeah. They've never been like top tier. The nightlife here has always been boring. Mm-hmm. So all the pros and all these retired vets who now commentate, they don't like the Jazz.
Right.
And when they come and play here, the Jazz fans are fucking rude.
Right.
So, of course they're gonna... I'm sure there's politicking behind the scenes, and
for sure,
I'm sure a lot of people were like, "Why would we give it to the Utah fan base?"
Right? Fucking yeah! Remember Ben Simmons last year in the playoffs scored 1 point because he only made 1 free throw the whole game.
Oh wow!
In the playoffs, right?
I heard James Harden is going to be in Detective Pikachu as Metapod. Jesus Christ!
I fucking hate James Harden. He's good, but goddamn son of a bitch.
Yeah, I feel like James Harden is, I don't know, it's that one-dimensional player that I don't find good. But he's popular because scoring is the most exciting part of basketball.
That's why all these games are like averaging like 120 points a game and stuff. It's crazy.
I don't know if that. I wonder if that's like people petition like we don't want defensive games anymore. We want every game to be like the All-Star game.
It's crazy. And then like how Jazz, but they scored 86 by halftime versus Golden State, and then scored 86 the whole game the other night. So it's like, you fucking idiots. Basketball's over. I don't know. I just don't get it. I don't play it, so like at that level. So I don't know if there's something. I don't know.
I don't know. I always think that there's a lot of sports is not actually like what we think it is.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is a popularity thing where, you know, teams that get popular are given better chances and are told to be like, hey, we're pushing you guys for some popularity.
Okay.
We're going to put you on TV.
Man, could you imagine if they got rid of like a income cap like for players in the NBA? Yeah. Fucking the teams, dude.
It'd be silly.
Like the Globetrotters playing anyone just
right.
They're gonna win.
Yeah, it's all over, guys. These guys are gonna win 17 years in a row.
Except for when they do those super teams, though, they never do good.
No.
It's because that it's the stars always want
the
more
fame.
Ball hogs, and
that's why KD wants to leave. If you were Kevin Durant, would you ever leave Golden State with that team?
He's getting title after title.
Fuck no. You know he's going to be the most popular. Like, his fame will probably not be as big when he has to share it with that many people. Yeah. He's not talked about on ESPN as much as he was.
Yeah.
But you're winning games.
Right.
So he's 100% going to go. Where's he going to go? To some shit team. He's going to carry them into maybe playoff potential, but he's going to put up 50 points a game.
Right. Did you see Damian Lillard the other night do a layup, and then they went to pass him the ball, and he took it, and then did a layup again and got fouled? I was like, that's my boy.
Damian Lillard needs to leave and go to a team where he can win.
I know.
Because he's way too good.
Fucking Wes. Gotta have the chair in front of him.
Yeah, man, gotta hide the bulge.
The curse of bulging.
Always gotta hide the bulge.
How are you doing, Jarl?
Yeah.
I started watching some new show last night called Banshee.
Okay.
It's okay. Just like this guy's just got out of prison. He was like the best thief in the nation, and then now he's like, that's just like the first episode in the pilot, and then he becomes like the sheriff of a town, like in disguise, like. So he's just a sheriff. He's hiding from the mob and shit. And it just annoys me because like he's a typical cool guy, you know. He's got his like 5 o'clock shadow. And he's real buff, and it annoys me. Even when he's running, he walks around like this, like douches, dude. He's running like, I was like, what the fuck?
Weirdos.
Give me someone else. You can have someone just as cool that's an old buff guy and everywhere around town.
Oh, yeah, I watched the Outlaw Kings.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
They said they're like, that's the real story of what's that one movie? The one challenge making fun of me for Braveheart. Yeah, they're like, that's a real Braveheart story. It's about him.
Yeah. Well, both of them are.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But they're like, William Wallace was a minor thing compared to in Scotland's history compared to it.
I don't know about that.
Just what everyone was saying online when I was reading about it. They're like, this is the real Braveheart story. Like, they said William Wallace is more of an idea than...
Well, yeah, I understand that. Like, but William Wallace is the one who started the whole... Not started, but he was the one who, like, pushed for the rebellion. Yeah. He got killed, and then this guy went and finished the rebellion.
Because I guess he killed the... What's his name? Whatever. The Bruce, whatever. The king, but... Yeah, like, killed 2 kings to secure Scotland's.
Right.
I don't know. That's just what I was reading about it online. All the people talking about it. They're like, finally, the Braveheart story we've wanted.
I don't know why people... The original Braveheart's a phenomenal movie.
Maybe because it's Mel Gibson.
Probably.
And it's definitely super dramatized, but like that's probably why.
Yeah.
But Mel Gibson, I hate all the Jews, you know.
Yeah, he should probably stop doing that. He was a interesting guy though.
Right, I like him on the old South Parks where he's just crazy jumping around town.
Right. I wonder what he's really like. Cause I thought it was funny when he was on Joe Rogan's. Cause like you get like that canon side of him, but it still seemed like he was acting.
Yeah, for sure.
So I don't know. That's weird.
Wing spatula, the muscle that anchors your shoulder blade to the spine and rib cage separated is. Well, I was missing something for sure.
Oh, he injured his shoulder.
Oh, gotcha. Karen, you touching on so the bone's kind of there now? Jesus.
I think that happened to my dad, but with his bicep muscle.
Fuck.
Like he was lifting something at work, and I guess it attaches down here, and it ripped off the bone.
That's fucked up.
And wrapped around.
Oh god.
So he had like, he said it didn't like hurt like just normally, but he couldn't like he just didn't have any muscle there anymore. God. So he couldn't like lift, so he had to go get it surgically reattached again.
That's fucking. Ugh.
Yeah. Didn't sound fun.
Right.
I kept asking him when it was going on. I'm like, hey, bet I could lift more than you right now, bitch. What kind of workout were you doing, Jarl, that caused that? Are you doing some shoulder press?
Someone posted a picture and like, you know, it was the doctor showing like sitting on your wallet. What, like, how it adjusts your spine?
Yeah.
But the wallet was like a George Costanza wallet. And some guy's like, man, I wish my wallet looked like that.
Right.
Because there's this thick-ass wallet.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, yeah, of course you're going to have back problems if you're sitting like this all the time.
Yeah, I've never done the back pocket thing, though.
It bugs me in my front pocket. It feels weird.
See, I'm the opposite. Yeah, it bugs me in my back pocket.
I've always had small wallets. Or if any, so like,
yeah,
just small little things. I don't notice it that much. I do after a while sitting in this chair though, just kind of annoying, but yeah. It sucks though, Jarl, that you got injured. Not fun. But yeah, what did Takashi go to jail again for? Was it?
I think it was gun charges and something else.
Oh,
what is... This is what I don't get. So, like, I know that he is, like, a jokester and a memester and, like, doesn't take himself serious or anything. Yeah. He dodged one bullet with the whole child thing and started getting extremely popular and started getting people, like, actually on board with his weird shit.
Yeah.
And then he gets caught up in, like, shit like this.
Yeah, Tekashi 6ix9ine faces 32 years to life in prison for racketeering and firearm charges.
What the hell's racketeering?
I don't remember. Let's look it up.
I don't know what racketeering is.
It's fucking... Okay.
It's all stuff about Tekashi 69.
Fraudulent business dealings.
So he was just being shady with his business stuff. So. Organized crime. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so he was probably doing shit like...
Some blood shit?
Well, not even that. He was probably just doing, what's it called, where you're layering illegal money through businesses.
Oh, laundering?
Yeah, he's probably laundering, and then I think racketeering's the harder charge.
So Google said Tekashi is 22 and he's gonna be 54 when he's out. Ain't gonna be 69ing anymore.
Right.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, what an idiot.
Have you seen the picture of him and video of him and all his bodyguards?
Uh-oh.
He has like fucking 8 bodyguards and it's just him doing the usher dance in the middle of it.
I have seen that.
He's such a fucking troll and memester. I saw one article, it was like a month ago, it's like, did Tekashi 6ix9ine go too far with this troll? I don't know what he said, but...
I mean, I just think it's funny that people take him serious.
Oh, God. Right?
Like, you gotta listen to his interviews where he's being like, where he's like telling the truth, or he's saying like, I just fuck with people,
Yeah.
like, and people think I'm serious about it. It's like, it's not that.
Yeah, that's still my favorite one. Yeah, what? He's like, I just say random shit in the booth, and it's and he's like, next thing it's on the top of the charts,
Right?
And then he reads the lyrics. What the fuck does that even mean?
Because he's saying something like, you got your Kendricks and your J. Cole's and you guys out there, like, I wonder if they're just thinking like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Yeah, it's like Kendrick and J. Cole probably hate me,
Right?
It's like, 'cause they're all deep lyricists, and I'm just saying this random shit. It's so funny.
Yeah, he's a character, all right.
For sure.
Hopefully he doesn't get that, or I mean, hopefully he doesn't end up in that pound me in the ass prison for 30-something years.
Right?
Or maybe that's what he needs. I don't know.
He is famous, though. Every time those guys go to
Yeah,
prison.
it's always...
Like Suge Knight. Suge Knight's probably the kingpin of that fucking prison.
Suge Knight's in the same prison as Jordan Belmont. We're fucking playing tennis right now with the rich white people.
Right? Fuck.
All right, bedtime's 10 o'clock, boys. And he goes and lays down in his $400 bed.
Man, could you imagine having money to pick your prisons and stuff?
Pretty nice.
You just gotta go do some blue-collar crimes, and you're good.
Yeah. Well, it's not even that. Like, if you're rich enough, you just build your own prison and then go to that prison.
Like, what is it? Not El Chapo, fucking the other dude.
Yeah. Built his own fucking prison. And doesn't sound too bad to me.
Right?
Yeah, because isn't that the story? It's like they were having orgies every night.
Yeah. And then he got bored and then broke out of his own prison.
Yeah. So Gogol says Tekashi probably gonna cut out a pic of Nicki Minaj out and fuck his pillow. Good times in the music. Yeah, right. That's some Lil' Kim shit. Yeah, I don't know. And it's the same thing with like what happened with Bobby Schmurder.
Yeah.
Because like that song blew up. They were making a lot of money.
Yeah.
And then he gets in trouble for doing like stupid gang robbery shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, like, at what point do you look at your friends and you're like, you know what? I'm out.
Right?
This song just hit 100 million views. It's #1 on iTunes for like 6 weeks in a row. I'm gonna go make my money elsewhere. I'm not gonna go be a blood till I die anymore.
Right. That's how a lot of them are, though.
Yeah.
Gangsta T.I.
Yeah, T.I. Yeah, I'm surprised he's not in jail.
Right.
They have a new show coming out on iTunes where it's kind of like the same idea as the music ones.
Oh, yeah?
But the hosts or the coaches or whatever are going to be T.I. And now Cardi B is one of them. And someone else. Some other rapper name. Are we sure Cardi B is going to stick around for a long time?
I don't know.
Because that was her... Like, I was watching little interview things and, you know, obviously T.I. is cool as shit saying his gangster stuff. And she's all like... She comes out and does her old ratchet ass whatever she does. I'm looking for people who have staying power. And I'm like... You sure you got staying power? Like...
They'll keep her like on shit like that just because her wild ass personality.
I guess. Alex says yes. I don't think she does.
Tekashi. Alex said cardio. She's kidding. She's here to stay for a minute. Tekashi in a cell with Cosby. Bam, new reality show. Good thinking, Salty.
I'd watch it.
Yeah, for sure.
I think if anything, Cardi B will have the same duration as like a Lil' Kim.
Yeah.
When everyone gets tired of hearing everything that she says, because she just repeats her stuff over and over again, they're gonna be like, oh, okay, well, who's the next big thing?
I was reading a thing today, and they said like that SoundCloud style of rap is dying, like it's almost over. They said SoundCloud views are way down for everyone and stuff, so it's like people that, you know, that last couple of years, you know, we got like fucking Lil Xan, Peep came out of it, Post, everyone that came out of the SoundCloud era. They said that's dying off now.
It's because it's too saturated.
Yeah,
It's just too saturated.
It's weird to think about how rap like evolves and changes so much, like the style that's popular at the time.
Right. And it's weird too because the style right now is like this like, I don't want to call it emo rap, like some people call it, but it's like slower beats, more dark shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
That's what's selling. It seems like, and I mean, if it works, it works.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna be the next style.
I don't know because it went from like Migos lit music, and now like the most popular people right now are two dead guys and
Yeah, I'm curious what
a couple other.
the top is on fucking Apple Music right now. Top new music, at least.
I still haven't listened to Suicide Boys, and I hear about them daily.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know if I'm really gonna jump on that bandwagon.
Let's do hot tracks on Apple Music right now. Fucking Kodak, Gucci Mane, so there's still that ignorant stuff.
Yeah.
But that one, Mike Shinoda has a song back up on there. He had an album come out a little while ago, and
Yeah.
it's decent, but it's back up on the top songs right now. I don't even know a lot of these people.
Sam, I want to know.
What?
What are some of the names you don't know?
Let's see. Let me go back up. Fuck, it keeps trying. My phone's fucked, so it keeps trying to play music. Let me turn down my volume.
Because there's that other guy, that new guy, is it like Ghost Main or something like that? I see him getting talked about now.
Yeah, I know Ghost Me. My phone's so fucked again. It just keeps clicking songs. Let's see. I'm trying to see which ones are raps, because a lot of raps, but a lot of these are just like bands, you know.
You're probably right, Salty. You'd probably do well, because that's what everyone's listening to. Not everyone, but it seems like that's what's selling.
I don't know if this is a rap or not. Conscience, Yella Beezy.
Hmm.
Yeah. Warhol SS, I've heard it. But G9.
I don't know who G9 is.
Well, these are pop songs, so. Yeah, there's just so many fucking random ones. My phone's fucking. Yeah, it's done, so I need to take it in.
Damn.
It's so annoying, especially trying to watch porn, and it just zooms and then closes and then goes to the next video, and my phone wants me to No Nut November. Just getting fucking pissed off.
Yeah, I'm not about.
Motherfucking phone.
Here, I'll pull up Billboard and see what they got right now for their top. So Travis Scott is number one with Sicko Mode. Juice WRLD, Post, Kodak with Travis Scott and Offset.
Uh-huh.
That Sheck West guy.
Yeah.
I don't know these guys, Lil Baby and Gunna.
Yeah.
Gucci Mane.
Thomas said that album was super good. I haven't listened to it though.
Post, Cardi B, Tyga, Drake, Lil Baby, 6ix9ine, Wayne, Cardi. Oh, there's that guy, Metro Boomin.
Never heard of that one.
Well, I've heard of Metro Boomin. I listened to a couple of songs. I don't know who this is. Flip De Niro.
I'm not sure.
Metro Boomin again. YG. Metro Boomin. NF. Yella Beezy. I don't know who that is. I really don't know who Lil Baby is either.
I only know because they were in that album together.
Who?
There's a Gummo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the top 25.
I don't listen to the fucking radio ever, so I never hear any hit songs.
Yeah.
I got my same old shit playing over and over.
What's the Hot 100 right now? Ariana Grande.
Okay, next. Or was it Thank You Next?
Yeah, that one's number one.
Oh. That one meme where the guy that has the fucking big old neck, you know?
Yeah.
Someone just posted, had his head over, or Ariana's head over him and said, "Thank you, next."
Next. No, he's up to his neck in charges. See, and I don't like this song, the Maroon 5 one, the Girls Like You song.
I'm not sure.
Oh, it's annoying.
Oh, that one's just, I only know that actually because of that little girl singing it. That guy's
Yeah.
on it.
Marshmallow with Bastille. I haven't heard that. Halsey with her interesting haircut.
I don't know. Some girls can rock the short hair, some... I don't know.
5 Seconds of Summer? What? They're number 11 right now?
Damn.
Panic at the Disco. Yeah. DJ Shake.
Halsey
Benny
got a big butt.
Benassi's back?
Yes!
What? With Halsey and Khalid?
Damn.
What the fuck?
Hopefully it's Halsey using a fucking jackhammer.
Right? Douche, douche, douche. Man. Benny Benassi made me feel some type of way when I was in like 7th grade.
Satisfaction, baby.
Yeah. I don't know one person during that time that didn't beat their meat to that music video.
You know, before you were afraid to look at porn. Like,
Right.
this will do. So I was like, viruses. I was like, you don't want to get a virus and get caught watching porn.
Right.
This music video will do, though.
See, my whole thing was I thought that my parents could see what I was looking up
Yeah.
on the computer, so I never did for a while. Do you remember someone in high school? I don't want to out him because he may or may not have been on the podcast or a good friend. We went to his house, and on his phone was a bunch. This was well past the point of time where we all know that we could look up porn. And he had like music videos and like big bootied Asian women and stuff like on the YouTube searches.
It was so fucking funny.
Then we found the big ass box of fucking used tissues under his bed.
Cry a lot. Crocodile tears.
Yeah, crocodile tears.
My fucking guy. That was so funny.
I forgot about that.
The original... Dude, that's what I was going to say. The PSP web browser was life-changing.
Yeah.
As soon as I got that bad boy...
It's game over. Nothing else but wrist action.
Oh, God. And then I gave my... Actually, I stopped using my PSP, and then they gave it to my cousin. I was like, man, I don't think I ever cleared that history. Just goes in the fucking browser and... What the
What is all this?
fuck?
That's when you could get into the early mind of Forrest. see where it truly came from.
Oh, God.
I don't know what was the first porn I ever watched. I think I remember.
No, I don't.
I think I remember because it was an HBO one, so it wasn't like, it was like the soft to mid-core porn.
Oh, yeah.
And the only reason why I remember is my parents thought that they blocked HBO.
Oh, shit.
But I found out on my TV is if you just, like if you scrolled the channels, it would skip over it.
Yeah.
But if you just clicked the channel number, it would go to it.
Ah, shit.
So I was always wondering, like, why did this, like, because, like, during the day I'd watch it, and I'd be like, oh, there's, like, movies. Why did they block this?
Yeah.
So then, like, I was up one night, and I turned it on, and, like, you hear, like, that slow music.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Like, this is rated mature. It's like nudity, blah, 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 sexual content. I'm like, what's going on here?
Right?
And that was the first experience.
I remember this one, I think it's, like, called, like, Lord of the G-String.
Lord of the
I
G-String.
think so, and it was fucking hilarious. Like, I wouldn't, like, jerk off to it. It was the wildest shit I've ever heard. I think that's what it's called. And it, oh, yep.
G-String cast.
That's definitely what it's called. And it was the craziest shit. Like,
Oh, what?
like, it was so fucking funny. Man, I need to rewatch that for old time's sakes.
Nay.
And then one time at Brock's house, we were watching one. It was fucking hilarious too. I think Brock went to sleep, but it was called Bikini Frankenstein. Just on his fucking projector, just eating popcorn.
See, now I have an interesting
Skid
situation
Max.
that I came across.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. This would have been like 7th or 8th grade. Back when me and Austin used to be really good friends. he came over. Like, he lived at my house for a long time. Like,
Yeah.
He would just stay for, like, weeks on end. And we were downstairs and we were going through my crawl space.
Yeah.
And I hope my dad doesn't watch this. But right when you walk in the crawl space, if you look up, you can see, like, up to, like, because it's like the staircase.
Yeah.
I saw something, like, tucked up in there, and I'm like, what's that? So I got a chair and I got up there, and it was a box of VHS porn in, like, an old ass Adidas box.
Damn.
Like, old ass Adidas box. And I'm like, oh my God, we found the mother lode. So I'm, like, looking at them, and, like, most of them are just, like, your typical, like, you know, whatever porn. One of them is a Star Trek porn, and it is hilarious. Because these are all, like, 80s.
Yeah,
you know? And I'm sure that he didn't... My dad doesn't have the best memory anyways. I'm sure there's no way he even thinks that exists anymore. And those tapes got played until they fucking broke.
That's so fucking funny.
I wanted to bring it up, like, as a joke, but I don't know how to I don't know how to make that a joke that, like, would land, you know?
Well, now it may work.
Now it may work. Hey, Crystal, long time. Yeah. Yeah, it was funny. So I just remember, like, show Lost, and he's like, no, they're not real. And we popped them in the... we had, like, a VHS thing on... Do you remember that old-ass TV we had?
Yeah.
The big, like, fat TV? We had, like, a VHS player for it. We put it in, and, like, straight porn.
Damn. Was there full bush?
Oh, yeah. Full bush, 100%. I just remember one of the videos vividly. Okay, I remember all of them vividly. But there was this weird one where it was like rich, fancy people, and they would go to each other's houses and bang their wives or whatever. But just, like, randomly, this, like, girl walks in this guy's house, and she's like, I need some creamer in my coffee, and he just jizzes in her coffee.
What the fuck?
And then she drinks it.
Oh, I say he drinks it?
No, not him.
Damn, you got some weird shit around.
Yeah, she drinks it. I'm like, ninth grade me was like, the fuck would she do that?
Bitch, you thirsty?
Yeah, why don't you just use some creamer? It's gonna taste way better.
Yeah, thanks for the bits.
Hey, Googles.
Drink too much water too fast. Usually it's beer, and now I'm overhydrating. Gotta pee.
Google's taking that #1 bit boy spot for you iTunes and Spotify listeners, and Podbean and YouTube. When we're live and you hear that little noise, that means someone donated us bits to help the stream. And if you've never watched us live before, and you only watch on Spotify or iTunes, you should really come say what's up. Because we don't know how to connect to you guys besides just keep putting out content. Ew, what's up, man? We're talking about old porn and bits. And Tekashi69 going to prison. Like a nerd. Like a loser. Who goes to prison? I think it would be funny if he goes to the same prison as Suge Knight.
Who, Tekashi?
Yeah.
That would be fucking hilarious.
I feel like he's probably one of those types of people where you only want to be around him for like a day or two out of the year.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Very true. I don't know, he may be real hilarious though, and then you're like, you fuck.
I fucking hate you, but goddamn.
He's a meme star, so.
Yeah.
Man, anything else coming to me?
To think how much more popular he would have been if he didn't fuck around with little girls.
True.
I think he would have been extremely popular.
He definitely would have.
Because he's extremely popular, just not in a good way.
Yeah. The worst kind of way.
Yeah, the worst kind of way. And he profited off of it.
I don't know. But, I did see that they're working on the fucking Game of Thrones. Pretty cool.
Yeah.
I guess it's like, what, 500 or 5,000 years? 500, I think? 500 years before the Game of Thrones. And everyone was mad because they wanted to see Targaryens, but there's not going to be any Targaryens in it.
So I wonder what they're going to do then. Just a whole
I don't know. They said it's the same universe, but just 5. I think 500 is what it was. Pretty sure, but like, yeah. But so then I was like, Everyone wanted to see that. I hope it doesn't suck.
Right? I hope so either. Yeah.
Me too. It's gonna be hard to compete with Game of Thrones.
Well, and I'm always down for new Game of Thrones, but I was really thinking that they were gonna go like young. Why can I not? Ned Stark.
Oh yeah.
And like his adventures with Baratheon and dealing with Target. Like I thought that's what story they were gonna do because that's kind of what everyone wants to see.
Yeah.
Maybe they just think that it'd be too hard to follow. I
have no idea. So it's pretty much gonna be a whole new thing, but let's see. It's pretty cool. Let's see what it says. Oh yeah. Why not include dragons? But I don't know, dragons, weren't they just around everywhere back then? So I don't see why they wouldn't. Yeah, that's what it's called, The Long Night. That's what the show is called.
Everything we know so far.
That's all I have to read. Last one. Give me these lists. Yeah. A different world? We'll visit a different world? Oh, probably just time period, but yeah. Game of Thrones prequel will not involve Targaryens. So yeah, I don't know really what it's gonna be about.
Maybe they're worried the only reason why I could see them doing this is maybe they're worried about keeping it like not mixed up.
Maybe.
Because they would have to literally sit there and think like, what little details have we thrown in random stories that we have to keep, in this new story.
Yeah.
So I could kind of see them doing that, just like not doing it because it would be everyone's gonna look at it with a microscope.
Yeah, for sure.
It's gonna be under everyone's criticism. So if there's a whole new story with new characters, people can't bitch as much.
That's true. That's probably what they're gonna do. Well, I that's what it said in that article. It said it's gonna be some lesser written about stuff from his books.
It makes so much more sense to follow Ned Stark instead of just making a whole new show. Yeah, I agree with you. I think that would be more for fans, but
that's what makes Game of Thrones so good, because they're so detailed. They're setting a bar so high. I think they should keep up with.
Yeah, definitely. What up, Brian? The universe have diverged for sure. What do you mean? The universes have diverged? Yeah, I'm all about Game of Thrones. I don't think there's ever going to be a show that tops it.
Mm-mm.
And I don't think they're going to be able to top their own show.
Nah.
Just because, the magic has already happened.
Right.
I just it's like with Star Wars, how, people are like, oh, Star Wars, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I just want more Star Wars content.
Right.
Regardless of what it is.
Some dude a comedian was talking about, he's like, I fucking love Star Wars. He's like, the actual Star Wars movies, not these new shitty ones. But he was talking about the prequels, not even the newest ones.
I went and saw the new Fantastic Beasts.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Everyone said it was super good.
I'm a casual Harry Potter fan.
Yeah.
I know what I need to know to understand the story.
Yeah.
And I guess this Fantastic Beast has been getting shit on.
Oh really?
From Harry Potter, pretty hardcore Harry Potter fans.
Damn.
And I'm sitting there I was going through the movie, I'm like, oh, I wonder why. And then I was like, oh, this is the Star Wars fans.
Gotcha.
This is a movie not made for hardcore fans. This is a movie made for casual fans.
Mm. Yeah, I liked Fantastic Beasts a lot.
Yeah, I don't know if you'll like this one or not, because it's more...
I heard there's a twist in it at the end or something.
Yeah. There's a twist at the end, and then there's more of a concrete story in a way. It's not, I don't know. The beasts in it are dope that they deal with, and some of this, obviously the animation's fantastic.
Yeah.
But
I'll just watch it. What movie did I just watch recently? Oh, did you ever watch the Equalizer movie?
yeah.
Oh, the second one. I just watched. It's pretty good.
Is it?
Yeah. Everyone was talking shit on that though. I liked it. Like, this movie fucking sucked compared to the first one. I was like, it's about a dude just killing people. What do you expect? Like, you want some crazy ass plots? It's like we watched Homeboy for some killings. But yeah.
Right.
What was another one I just watched?
There's no badass like Jon Snow. He's such a bad motherfucker without really trying. Yeah, absolutely. I don't know if you guys were. I mean, this is spoilers. If you're not caught up on Game of Thrones, then go ahead and dab yourself to death. But when I started watching Game of Thrones, it was around like the 4th season or whatever. So when Jon Snow died the first time, I really thought he was dead.
Yeah.
And I was really upset. And then I had to wait a whole year to find out that he wasn't really dead. And I was pretty fucking butthurt.
That's so fucking funny. What is better, a universe with no more Harry Potter or Star Wars, or a world with shittier versions of the originals? I don't know. I have no idea which would be.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm still, like I said before, I'm still. Obviously, I hold like original Star Wars and Harry Potter, like not really Harry Potter, but like Star Wars and like Lord of the Rings on a pretty high pedestal because of how awesome I think they are. But
yeah,
like, a lot of people hated the Hobbit movies. I fucking loved them.
Me too.
Like there's silly shit in it, and it doesn't follow some of the story, but it's more content in a universe I like.
Yeah.
And same with Star Wars. Like this last Star Wars movie, I think they did they did Luke real dirty and some other stuff, but it's still Star Wars content.
Yeah.
I still get the chills when someone lights up a lightsaber. So I mean, it's and there's people already bitching because there's a new cartoon series coming out, and then they announced a TV series, and it's not going to follow anyone that gives a shit.
No.
And I was like, that sucks, but I'm like, it's still Star Wars content.
True.
Like, I don't know, because they're doing the Mandalorian Wars, and I was like, oh, that would be dope, but it's not the Mandalorian Wars that everyone knows about.
Okay.
It's like something completely different.
That's probably like what you were saying though about the Game of Thrones thing. Maybe they're doing stuff like that so they don't get shit on when they miss up details.
I think so too. I mean, to me that makes perfect sense, because if you were gonna make, a TV show or a movie about something that's already out and is really beloved,
yeah,
it'd be so hard, because every little thing people are gonna be sitting there like, well, that's not technically. Oh, hold on, let me get my neck beard going. That's not technically how it went. And like it'd be really frustrating.
Right? If Star Wars never existed, we would have a good Valerian movie.
If Star Wars never existed, maybe Star Trek would be the powerhouse, Salty.
Right? I like the new Star Trek movies too, but I know a lot of people didn't like those either.
Yeah, same thing. Like I like the Star Trek movies.
Aren't they bringing back Star Trek?
Yeah, they brought back the TV series for a little bit. It was stupid how they did it though. So they let you watch the first episode of the new Star Trek series, and I was like, my dad was kind of like hyped about it.
Yeah.
So I watched it with him. I'm like, this is actually fucking dope. Like I could get into this. And then they said the only way to continue watching it is if you buy like the CBS Premium.
What the hell?
For like $10.99 a month, and we were both like that's how the first episode ended. It was like, to continue watching, you have to go to whatever and download the app and pay money. And we're like, what? Why the fuck would anyone do that?
Yeah, that's fucked up.
So Ryan says, I think the difference between the Hobbit movies and Last Jedi is the Hobbit is a prequel and the Jedi is a sequel. So longtime fan have a harder... Yeah, I agree with you.
Would be the powerhouse.
Galaxy Quest.
Galaxy Quest. God damn it.
Maybe Battlestar Galactica would have pulled out.
Maybe. Oh, man.
Yeah, I don't know. And that's the thing is, there's hardcore fans and stuff. Like, I would consider myself hardcore fan of Game of Thrones, Lord of the Rings, and Star Wars.
Yeah.
But I still have loved everything that's came out.
Mm-hmm. Again, I'm a super big fan, but talking to some of these people that know, like, everything, like, Jesus, you fucking nerd.
Right.
I love me Star Wars, fucking, but
you gotta
relax, bud.
Right. Yeah, there's a guy that my dad follows who he has inside people working on the inside of the Star Wars storyboards.
Yeah.
And he's had all, like, the last 2 movies perfectly, like, explained before they came out.
Oh, shit.
And he's been talking about the new one now. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't quite know if I like the idea that they're doing. From my understanding, though, is who's the guy who directed the last movie that everyone hates? Rian Johnson?
Yeah, I think so.
So, Rian Johnson came out and said that
God.
Rey's parents don't matter. We're not going to talk about it.
Yeah.
Well, I guess this guy got his intel or leak or whatever and said that J.J. Abrams is going to make it apparent who her parents are, and it's going to be of significance.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I don't know, like, if of significance means, like, it's going to explain why she's so strong, or if it's just going to be like, oh, okay, like,
yeah,
she's a pipe-hitting motherfucker because of this reason. I don't know who it could be, though, because, like...
Man, yeah, because, oh, man, that means, like, it's going to be random at this point, because it's the middle movie.
Because I was talking with, my dad, like, we're both big into Star Wars or whatever, and,
Thanks, Still City.
The one thing that would kind of make sense is if it's Obi-Wan, and, like, during the time period of him being on Tatooine doing jack shit, if he was like, well,
right,
maybe go pop out. What this guy who runs this little YouTube page said, he thinks it might be Sidious's daughter.
Shit. Damn.
And that would signify
why
she's kind of on the middle ground.
Yeah. Fucking Qui-Gon, baby.
Qui-Gon?
He had it's like his granddaughter or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an illegitimate kids.
He was fucking around.
You like my cowboy hat, Austin? Come take a ride, partner. Howdy. Oh, yeah, you gotta do that.
Yeah. Double guns.
So, Simbray says it's sad because I don't feel like I'm a super fan of any series. Yeah.
Darth Maul's baby.
Damn, that'd be so cool.
You're hoping Robin trains in Valentine.
You're goddamn right.
Oh, man.
But that's the weird thing. So the guy who does Darth Maul, not Trey Parker, Jesus. Something Parker, he's been training a lot for some role with lightsabers.
Oh, shit.
So I think we're going to see Darth Maul again. I mean,
we kind of did.
Yeah, we kind of did. Mm-hmm. The one thing that really, like, that I don't like that has been tossed around is the idea of that ghost battle.
No.
Because they keep talking about how this last movie, and I don't know J.J. Abrams' exact quote, but he's like, this last movie is going to bring every single Star Wars movie together.
Yeah. And,
like, give you the completion. And I was like, how would they do that? And then I thought of that ghost battle idea. I'm like, they could bring everyone back and do this weird ghost battle.
I think that'd be so gay, though.
I agree with you. I think that'd be the dumbest thing they could do. Like, don't get me wrong, it'd be cool to see some of the fights.
Yeah.
But there's never been a point in time where they've referenced that ghost battles have been a thing.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was supposed to be a peace thing. Like, oh yeah, they die and they go off and it's okay. But
yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I was talking about South Park earlier, Austin. Fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
but on it. Yeah, I don't know if they do a ghost battle. We'll see, I guess.
All right. Darth Maul's my favorite character. Yeah, they killed him off.
I know, they did him dirty.
They should have had Darth Maul be Count Dooku.
Yeah, for sure.
Just get rid of Count Dooku's character completely. Darth Maul survives. Obi-Wan gets his revenge around the third movie or something like that. Yeah. Count Dooku's gone, or Darth Maul's gone by that point. Everything still would have worked out.
Right, but nope.
But no.
God damn it. They had to fucking keep Jar Jar around, though.
Right.
Oh, Misa. God damn it.
They're talking about a ghost battle. Just cash grab bullshit. Yeah, and it's obviously not confirmed by any means, but I could see how that would be a cash grab because now they would be able to create all new figurines for all the popular characters.
Right.
Again.
That's why in the Transformers movies, why they keep introducing new Transformers, because sell them toys.
Yep, sell them toys. Count Dookie is a wild choice for an antagonist.
Right.
Yeah. I thought he was the worst part about the prequels. I didn't believe any of it.
Yeah.
Because he didn't seem powerful. He seemed like fragile and...
Oh, he for sure was.
You know... Pretty Ricky Fry from 6 3-point tonight, though.
Too bad Jazz are fucking doing shitty, except for versus the Celtics.
Yeah, they're catching the pipe lately. They already messed the trilogy up. If I were directing episode 9, I would discard Last Jedi entirely, chalk it up to a really detailed version that Luke has or something. Detailed vision. He sees Rey in the future, then goes on a quest of his own to find Rey instead of the other way around.
Yeah.
It's interesting. Takashi's life went from sugar to shit in the blink of an eye.
Right?
Yeah, it did.
Star Wars shows after that, so many Force Ghosts. Austin said, give us the Celtics for 82 games. We got 82-0. Yeah. But as long as they can pull it together at the end of the season.
Yeah, it seems like as long as the Jazz make the playoffs, they'll have a decent run.
Yeah.
I don't see how they won't make the playoffs,
No.
because, I mean, there's been some pretty shitty teams this year.
Yeah. Fucking man. But Star Wars, I don't know. I hope it's good. The new one.
I'm still going in excited, but...
Man, I keep forgetting that. It's not 2019 yet. So, like, oh, it's coming this year. I was like, fuck, the console just came out just barely.
Yeah.
Is it even on DVD yet?
Console one? Yeah, it
No,
is.
I don't know
Yeah.
if it was. Just my dad. He's been feeding me dinner. Right?
Damn.
How many points do you have tonight, though? Not many. Young Donovan. I don't know if you've seen the commercial where there's one of Rudy Gobert and there's also a Donovan one. It's just like him talking about how Salt Lake's his home now and stuff. It's like, because he lives in one of those nice ass fucking penthouses in downtown Salt Lake. I was like, if I had that sweet condo with just this nice view over the city, and I was like, damn.
I like Joe Ingles' commercial where it's him and his 2 little kids.
Yeah.
I feel like Joe Ingles is probably a pretty funny guy.
Yeah, he's a troll too. I think he believes it though. He tells everyone that he's the best shooter in the league.
Oh, well, I mean...
He made a rap song.
Oh, why?
I don't know, it's fucking hilarious though. What does he say though? Oh yeah, he's like, I got a 12-car garage, but I only got 6 roos. 'Cause he's Australian.
Oh, we listened to that one night. Yeah. Only got 6 roofs.
Yeah, and he talks shit on everyone.
But the real question is, when's Jimmer Fredette getting picked up?
Oh, fuck. They've tried, but I don't think he's coming back.
Put up 72 points in a goddamn single game.
I don't think that he'll come back, though.
Yeah,
he says
a
it's like,
goddamn lord over there.
Yeah, he says it's like Jimmer Mania from college all over again, but
constantly.
Forever, yeah.
Yeah, until he retires. Joe Ingles' radio starting lineup intro's the best. Let's see. Joe Ingles still owes real estate in the point guard's head. He is just waiting. He might be right.
7'2". Goddamn. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, I wouldn't. We've talked about that before. I wouldn't leave China.
Right.
Unless that payday is like LeBron money. Because he's making ridiculous money over there.
Yeah.
He's got shoes, like 5 or 6 different shoes.
Yeah, so he's golden.
You know, people look at him like they looked at fucking Ichiro in Japan. Like, he's a fucking legend.
Right.
And why would you leave? I don't know if he's into Chinese women, but he could probably pile them up.
Right. Yeah, it's funny. Like, I don't know. I understand why he doesn't come back. I would like to see it because I think it'd be cool just to see how he does again. Like, on a team that lets him do what he, because that's what he's on the team perfect for him in China, that he can just go out and fucking score 70 points a game. And
yeah.
But.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it's it's crazy, but it's cool. He's doing good, and
yeah, I'm sure that the success isn't going to stop for a while. I mean, I don't see him getting worse just all of a sudden.
No.
He's got 3 points on lock.
Yeah.
He's got the 3-pointer down.
This game in the NBA is perfect for Jim right now. Steph Curry era, baby, right?
That's the only reason why I thought maybe he would get signed again is, you know, people see what Steph Curry did, and Jimmer Fredette was the Steph Curry like 5 years before Steph Curry.
Yeah.
He just didn't, like you said, he didn't have a team that would let him just go out there and shoot.
Right.
Because it's one of those situations, like, it's tough for a coach, because do you give the ball to the same person every time, let him shoot threes, and hope
Right, I don't know.
he puts up 35 points? Or is it one of those things where, like, oh, you've missed 3 already, dude? Like,
I don't know.
maybe you're off tonight. Not everyone gets the Carmelo treatment where they get to shoot 54 times in a game.
Yeah. It's, Jimmer also couldn't make his own shots when he started in the NBA.
Right.
Yeah, but then he came back the other day and set up passes. But yeah, then they played the Rockets, though, his team.
Yeah.
They lost, but he scored, 44 points against the Rockets?
Right.
And everyone's like, Jimmer, he doesn't play much defense. That's why it's like, you ever fucking watch James Harden play?
Yeah.
God.
Of course he doesn't play defense. He doesn't need to play defense when you put up that many points in
Did
a
you
game.
see LeBron just kick that ball out of the guy's leg there, dude? just let him run by and then kicks him.
I guess sometimes you just say fuck it, right?
Yeah.
Even if you're an NBA star, you just say fuck it. Fuck that guy and the ball. Hope
Right.
he trips.
If Jimmer came to Utah, it would be crazy, though. We were number 2 in open 3-point attempts. He would murder it, I think. Yeah. But the thing is, though, where do you put him in? Because he would just become a bench player here. Unless he dominated, then he takes Ricky Rubio's spot. Or is he a shooting guard? Then he would take Donovan's spot, but he's not taking Donovan's spot. So, like, I don't know.
It'd be tough.
Yeah.
Quinn would bury him into the 15th spot.
And Stephenson dared LeBron to shoot that 3. Oh.
I kind of think that, I don't know, I'm kind of a Dante Exum fan now.
He's super good at defense.
Yeah. I think when he drives, he puts too much pressure on himself.
That's an annoying part, though. He's done that forever. He thinks, I think he's trying to Donovan it. Because he sees Donovan just go up and lay it up so easy. And then he tries and fucks it up, 90% of the time.
Right.
It's like, come on. Usually he's, good, but then all of a sudden, he'll score one layup, and then he just keeps trying to do it. God damn it, Dante.
Has the last year's Duke kid, has he started playing much?
Not really, no. They don't really have the need for him to play. When he does play, though, he doesn't. So far, he hasn't played super good. Everyone thinks, he might become a D-League player, but it's you don't know this early because
it's still fresh.
They just put him in for the last little bit of the game when they're winning,
right?
Because don't really. That's why last year they talked about Donovan. He had the chance to be good, and they needed a player to fill that spot, and he did. So, but they don't need someone, Grayson Allen, to go and do that. So.
Oh, and I called it. So you know how Duke's getting a lot of attention right now because they got those 2 players?
Yeah.
The big guy, I forgot his name. Is it Zeke something?
Oh, yeah.
I called him being a big thing in 2015.
Really?
Yeah, I have all the posts saved too because I was like, I bet this guy's going to blow up. He's going to be a big deal because he had a highlight reel go not viral, but semi-viral in 2015 of him just dunking on kids.
Right.
And he was in 10th grade, and I was like, yeah, Zion.
Yeah.
And I was like, this kid's going to blow up, and I posted it everywhere, and I sent it to my dad. I'm like, watch out, in 3 years,
and look
gets
at him.
picked.
I know,
2.
that's what everyone says. They're super good guys, too.
Yeah.
So they're like, God, I fucking hate, because, everyone hates Duke, but, they're like, it's hard to love Duke this year.
Yeah.
And Villanova was... for the first time in let's see, they were not put in the AP poll.
Yeah.
For the first time in
a long
years.
time.
Let's look it up. Because I was like, damn, Nova's always good.
I kind of think though that Duke is going to go undefeated this year.
They're fucking good.
Because they got the 1st and the 3rd ranked high school prospects. they're both putting up 30 points a game already.
Right.
Like, that's kind of silly.
Oh shit! Don't play that. Yeah, but I don't know how many years it's been, but it's fucking wild. Old Nova.
Next, LeBron James. Guess who we'll see? Hey, you know, I mean, it's cool to see like guys like this blow up because we'll actually be able to watch his full progress.
Mm-hmm.
I think Duke could take the Cavs right now. Fuck, you might not be wrong.
That's so funny.
I've always wished they kind of did that, like, as like a fun thing across all sports. If like the worst ranked team had to play like the winner of like March Madness or the winner of like the national championship in college football, and just see where like we lie.
That is sweet.
Because that would give experience to those players. Because obviously all those players are probably going to get drafted somewhere, right? Yeah. So it'd give them experience, like, to understand the speed of those, like, pro teams.
Uh-huh.
And, like, what if, like, the college teams pull it off every once in a while? Like, you know how hype that'd be?
That's so cool. I think Sue Bird and the Seattle Storm would 4-0 the Cavs.
Sue Bird. Damn.
Gotta do it.
Super defeating if the underdog win. Like, what would happen if to that franchise?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess you're true. I guess that's true. It could be punishment for being so bad that season. Right. I want to watch Alabama, like the best Alabama team, play the Cleveland Browns.
Oh God!
And see what happens.
Like the stars from Alabama just get injured and then don't go pro.
Damn. Damn, you right. The starting quarterback gets mauled by 6'4", 400-pound defensive linemen.
Right. I'm so grateful for Joe Crowder playing terribly on the Cavs. Yeah, I know. I don't know why they're not starting him though. He needs to. Jay Crowder's killing it. He's the boy, and he likes being here too. His dad played here, so
yeah.
I like Jay Crowder a lot.
That's the weird thing about Utah is like obviously D. Will hated it here because D. Will's money boy. I think that when people who come here actually want to be here, they love Utah,
right?
Because it's quiet. Like Utah's not.
Yeah.
It's not. You don't have to stress about your nightlife. You don't have to go out and be like balling out at the clubs. You know.
True.
You can if you want, and you're gonna be the biggest shit here. Like
it's big now.
Yeah, it's definitely big now.
I wish I could have run into the basketball players of some of them.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Oh, my fucking grandma. She's a little dingy sometimes. So she lives, if this is the Vivint Smart Home Arena looking east towards the mountains, she lives in those big, it's a really tall building, apartments, like right there. And they do, there's like a, do you know where the little Japanese Buddhist temple thing is right there? Like right across from the Vivint?
I think so, yeah.
So it's on that road, and then she lives in the apartments right behind it. And there's that big lot, and the people who live there will volunteer to go do parking for like jazz games and like big concerts.
Yeah.
Well, she gets called or whatever, and she's like, hey, the Jazz want to feed everyone lunch today for doing parking and whatnot.
Yeah.
So she goes over there and eats lunch or whatever. Come to find out, it was every fucking Jazz starter giving everyone lunch.
Damn.
And I was like, Grandma, focus the fuck up sometimes and give me a call.
Right.
Like, I could have had like a whole squad of friends show up.
Yeah.
And I would have been the coolest motherfucker around because you showed up.
Right. That was so
She had no idea. She had no idea.
Really?
Who any of them were.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I was like, God damn it, Grandma. Like, I don't know if it was like all the starters, but
yeah.
I looked into it and there was
probably Donovan.
Yeah, most of them were there.
Rudy.
At least hanging out. And I was like, Grandma.
Damn.
You gotta throw us a fucking bone sometimes.
Seriously.
I mean, I think the Woods Cross High School basketball could take the Cavs right now.
God damn it.
You might be right.
What about the true opposite? Alabama injures all the Browns.
Damn.
I ran into Grayson Allen at City Creek a few weeks ago. It's pretty wild. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it was pretty weird?
Oh, pretty weird. I played 2K with Royce last year, and Thabo with this year. That's sweet.
That is cool.
Fucking Buckets O'Neal.
I live in Durham, North Carolina. Grayson Allen is controversial amongst my friends to say the least.
Yeah.
True. And thanks for the follow. Grayson Allen, yeah.
He's kicking people and stuff in college.
Yeah.
That's funny.
He was a really dirty player.
Shaq's hidden son.
He was. I'm kind of surprised the Jazz picked him up, because usually the Jazz isn't about like that type of bullshit.
Nah.
You know.
Donovan told him to pick up Grayson Allen. Yeah. He's like, I played against him in college. He's like, he's a good person to have on your team. Or he would be, you know. So, dude seemed like he was twacked out of his mind, and we BS'd for a minute, and then I dipped. Yeah, pretty weird.
That is kind of weird.
He's been hanging out with fucking Quinn Snyder too much doing coke. Someone, Caden showed me this screenshot because it was like Quinn Snyder's birthday or something, and someone just commented on it. You can do a little cocaine tonight, Quinn. You earned it, big guy.
There's no way he. Well, I don't want to say he does, but he looks like he's fucking.
Quinn?
Yeah.
He was for sure in college.
Really?
Yeah. And he's have fucking his players' girlfriends and stuff.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It's so funny when you see him like, oh, he didn't do any tonight. But sometimes he fucking halftime comes out there, his hair's all greased back.
Right. He just looks agitated.
Damn, how much fucking blow did you just do, Quinn?
There wasn't enough in the back.
Quinn Snyder is the Green Goblin from Spider-Man.
I can't read your name from here.
Which one?
Be Hard to Kill.
Yeah.
You said Grayson Allen kind of had a date rapey vibe.
Oh, I bet.
Ugh. Yikes.
He seems like he would.
Yeah. Do you have any stories, like personal stories about, like, Grayson Allen? Or is it just, like, the, stories you hear through the vines and stuff? Welcome to the podcast in Utah with a relatively large North Carolina viewership.
Right.
It is weird. It is weird. Why? Maybe we need to move to North Carolina and go talk to North Carolina people.
There's a lot of you guys from North Carolina.
I'm about it. North and South Carolina, baby. How funny would that be if Quinn Snyder is just an evil villain that works behind the scenes? Like, not like a superhero villain, but he just, like, works with mobs and shit.
Yeah. That'd be so fucking funny.
He does money laundering through the Jazz. I love him. Protect Quinn at all costs.
Right? Quinn Snyder's so funny.
Duke B-ball players.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I think that's kind of the weird, scary part about these big colleges that are known for, like, their athletes.
Yeah.
Because they kind of do get turned into gods.
For sure. And, yeah, man, I bet they have such a fucking douchey... Some of them, I guess. Not all of them.
Right.
Probably. But... I don't know. I'm not into blow, but if Snyder lined one up for me, I'm not letting Coach down, right? We love Mob Daddy Quinn. True.
Not letting Coach down.
Alright, Coach. Another one.
Yeah, you're sitting there. It's one of those things where you just did like 4 big-ass worm lines, and Quinn's like, pour another one.
Right?
Like, what?
I can't remember
Another
which coach it was, but I don't know if you saw the video. Who was it? But the coach is all like hyped and jumping around, and like they're like he's smacking his player, and they're yelling because they're so pumped. And then he turns around and all of a sudden goes from like pumped to professional. He's like starts shaking their hands, and it's so fucking funny. It's like in that Key and Peele skit where he's like, "What's up?" to the black people, then the white people.
Yeah.
Shakes their hand. It's like he
Nice
just goes from
you.
pumped to
nice
just.
to meet you.
It's so fucking funny.
There seems to be North Carolina fans worldwide. Really easy to root for. Be Hard to Kill on this Twitch channel. We have lots of people who follow from North Carolina.
Yeah,
and we don't know why.
A lot of our viewers are from North Carolina.
Yeah. And I'm cool with it. Obviously, North Carolina gets it.
Yeah. It's easy to root for. It is true, though. It is easy to
That's why there's so many Alabama fans too.
Yeah.
It's easy to root for. Or Ohio State, or
The winners.
name whatever your powerhouse is. That's why I like you in Austin. You root for the Jazz, good or bad. You've been there. You've been rooting for them.
And then sometimes it's tough.
Yeah. I can only imagine.
My favorite thing that happened during the Celtics game was Crowder calling the Slim Shady when he missed the free throw. Oh yeah. They just talk so much shit. And then Donovan stuffed what's his name? Gordon Hayward.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny. And then after that, he just seemed nervous. He barely shot after that and stuff. And I was like, makes sense. Like,
is Gordon Hayward even playing good?
I don't know. They were talking about benching him, so.
I guess that makes sense.
Right.
There are very few North Carolina natives that go to Duke. Most of the student body is New York, New Jersey, prep schools. Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm. Pick them out. God damn it. I think Crowder is a big softie, though.
Donovan stuffing Gordo was boner fuel.
Gordon was upset because he just could never be an intentional star in Utah. International star.
Yeah, true. Fell no not November when Donnie blocked that pretty boy fuck.
Yeah, Donovan's even just he shows up on covers of everything. It'll be like LeBron and fucking Westbrook and Donovan.
Well, and so far, to me, the best thing about Donovan, I think he's still becoming him, getting his confidence as a basketball player.
Yeah.
But he hasn't turned into, arrogant.
No.
And he easily could be,
right?
Where are you guys streaming from? We're out of Utah.
Yeah.
The Beehive State, the Mormon land, I don't know, another good one.
I don't know.
The LDS or LSD people.
Right.
There's no in between.
Donovan fucking torched OKC Big 3 as a rookie. I still can't. Got bonus 5 ever.
Only been there once. Beautiful there. Yeah. Very beautiful here.
Have you seen that video of, I think it's Switzerland, just driving down the main street, and it's looks like every Christmas movie ever.
Dude, Switzerland's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. Donovan's a damn good basketball player, but he is also an incredible human being, yeah.
That's why I like him so much, is he's already helping people out, he's only been in the league for 2 years.
Yeah. He's awesome.
He hasn't really got his payday, as people would like to say, and when he does, it's going to be cool.
Hello, Big Papa.
Hey, what's up, Big Papa?
Right? Fucking
we'll stick with the Mormon state.
I just fucking looked over and walked my horse off a bridge. Y'all done me dirty.
Oh, no, you don't have any reviver?
Shit. Rip.
Shit. How's your day been? It's been pretty great. It was a pretty not bad day. How about you?
Yeah. Rest in peace, horse. What's your horse's name?
Salty, you monster.
I did that too, though. I ran mine off a cliff because I looked over. I think it was, I don't know, someone was streaming. I just looked and then fucking dead as fuck.
Rip Pony Boy.
You did me well.
I just want Donovan to block
Pony Boy is his name.
Pony Boy. Die happy. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Donovan has a stupid vert too.
Yeah.
His vertical is ridiculous.
Right? Still have yet to kill my horse. I killed many horses. I usually had Horse Survivor, but there was a couple times. One of them was fucked up though, is because I forgot to save before I was killing a city, and so the fucking cops killed my goddamn
oh shit
$1,300 horse. I've had to buy several horses.
Yeah.
I got a good one now, but hopefully he lasts a while.
My day's been good. Just got drunk out of my mind since 3 today. Hey, that's
nice.
That day drunk's the way to go, Big Papa. I had a croco get my horse once too. Damn.
It's fucking things. Yeah,
Yeah, good old Red Dead.
it's super good. It's so amazing.
There's a mission, I won't spoil what happened, but it really gave me like that push to say that the game's 10 out of 10. I don't know why either. Like, it was just a scene where you're running back to your camp and you can put it in cinematic
Oh,
mode,
yeah.
and then the music starts playing.
Yeah.
Just something about that whole entire thing, like, it felt like I was playing a goddamn movie.
I know, and then you can always put it in cinematic
Yeah.
mode, and it just automatically runs back.
Right.
And someone, they talk about the tricks and stuff in the new South Park. It was like, he's like, man, I wish I could fast travel back to the camp. Or no, Cartman's like, you're still riding all the way back to camp. He's like, you can only fast travel away from camp. And he's like, yeah, but if you put it in cinematic mode, it makes it much easier. And then the cop just looks at him. And then, yeah, that's what they're talking about. So then later he's like, the cop's like, he was teaching me how to fast travel. And then they escaped. And then the detective's like, you can fast travel?
I know, I didn't know you could fast travel. I just found that out. That was the best. My horse is named Big Papa.
Damn. I like it.
Be Hard to Kill asks, how often do you guys stream your show? How long have you been doing this? We stream it usually 3 times a week. And I've been doing it almost a year now. We were doing it every day for a while, but that was kind of...
Yeah.
That wasn't worth.
Yeah. What's it? About yeah, we're close.
Yeah, I think December 11th is when we made our YouTube channel.
Yeah. Yep. About to be a year.
Broke 10,000 views finally.
Yeah.
The dream, boys. The dream. Tell your friends. Tell your family.
Yeah. We get a lot more views lately. It's nice.
We be trying to take over the podcast game.
Keep hustling. If you don't mind me asking, what do you guys do during the day? Sleep and work?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I do
slow come up someday.
Yeah, this is the slow come up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I work at a warehouse and do stuff. And Forrest works with his hands. On my
$50 hand jobs in the bathroom at TGI Fridays.
It adds up real quick, especially when I visit 4 times a day.
Oh God. Yeah.
It's always that awkward conversation. Forrest looks at me disappointed. You're back again? I'm like, sorry.
Fuck bitches and give stitches. Yep.
That's what I'm saying.
One day Ariana Grande finna be hitting up the top shelf bet. That'd be pretty sweet.
I'd have her on.
Right? And then she walks in, thank you, next.
I would just look at him like, so, as I slowly lift my shirt up, I heard you don't like fat people.
God damn it.
Does this make you uncomfortable? And just start fingering my belly button.
Forrest, do you make things, building, welding, art? No. I used to woodwork, but not anymore. Don't do any my dad owns a commercial cleaning company, and I do that in the evenings. And
You still create some art. You did. When did you do the fountain?
oh, yeah, sometimes I do, but I don't know.
Don't let him fool you guys. He's artistic. He just doesn't show it.
Yeah, I don't know. If I had me some nice woodworking stuff, I could build away.
Yeah.
I worked in a warehouse of sorts. I like the physicality of it. Yeah.
Me too. That's why I like where I go.
Starts fingering my belly button.
That's what would happen if Ariana Grande showed up.
Sup, Ariana?
That would be the first thing that happened. She would sit down and be like, nice to meet you. I heard you don't like fat people.
You just start just eating as much food as fast as you can.
Yeah.
Just stare at her. Being real messy.
Gobs of like McDonald's mouth. Does you make me uncomfortable, Ariana?
Maybe you should go in construction. Nah, I don't know. I did flooring for a while. Not my thing.
Trim carpenter. I had a job opportunity to be a carpenter.
Yeah.
I didn't take it.
You could be young Jesus.
Yeah, young Jesus. I did it one day, and like it was in a thing where I was like contested out, and I really didn't like it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I did cabinetry for one day, and I just wasn't like. I went there and wasn't told what to do, and then they're like, "Let's go help them." I was like, "With the fucking what?"
To do what?
So pretty much, I just walked around for 8 hours, real bored, and
Yeah.
didn't know what to do.
You're a painter, Big Papa? That's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I worked with this guy who was going to be the guy I worked with every day, and he was just kind of a cunt sack.
What? Oh yeah.
And like, he's one of the strongest humans I've ever met, though.
Damn.
Because have you ever like lifted like a long ass piece of carpet? Like that shit's heavy.
Oh fuck yeah.
And like, I tried to lift it up, and I was like, okay, well I'll grab this in. He's like, I got it. Comes over and like grabs it by the middle and just walks in. I'm like,
Right?
what the fuck?
That's how that guy Cooley we used to work with was like that. Just lift up giant fucking rolls of carpet by himself and stuff.
God damn, dude.
Right? Flooring is excruciating labor. There are a lot of other trades. Yeah, you're right. Damn, I was typing the Jesus joke and force scooped him. Yeah.
No, I like where I'm at now.
You're right. Yeah, I just gotta find the. I mean, my life's easy right now, so, but I do need to eventually get another job, just for more money.
Everyone needs
for now-
welders.
Right.
I don't know if I would enjoy welding.
Mm-mm. Deep sea welding, they make a lot of money.
Yeah, they do.
Then you get to see the fishies.
Get to be friends with sharks.
Be pretty sweet. Jobs are for pussies.
I was with a guy climbing a ladder on a farm, and he fell off into horse shit
That is pretty hilarious. Slang Girl Scout cookies.
in the off season.
2020 Force needs to be a bookie. You get the old style sports jacket and hat. There we go. That'd be hilarious.
You're an architect builder. I hated being in the office, clicking a mouse, raising my hand to ask to go pee.
Right?
That's how I was, man. Like, I was working in an office. Great money. Hated doing it.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't mind like the labor jobs either.
Me neither.
Doesn't bother me at all. Keeps me busy.
I'm a firm believer. I don't know. All right. Have a good night, Big Papa. Thanks for dropping by.
Yeah.
It's always a pleasure. I'm a firm believer. I don't know if it was Joe Rogan or whoever's podcast was talking about it. I definitely don't think humans are built to be 8 hours a day in an office setting.
No.
I just don't think we're supposed to, like, our whole entire ancestors all did labor work pretty much. And, you know, I just don't think we're meant to be, I don't think we're supposed to be sitting that long on average days anyways, but I don't think we're supposed to be working in that environment.
Right? High on privilege. Austin said, my homie works in an office that employs like 15 and they try to be like Google in that they put in rest areas and play areas. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Being trapped in a room with a bunch of other people 8+ hours makes the day makes people petty. Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Like, where I worked, it felt like I was in high school again because of like the drama that went on.
God.
Like, everyone was fucking each other, which is whatever, but then it'd be like drama about everyone fucking each other, and then like people wanting to fight each other, and like it was just,
Oh God, really?
yeah, it was like high school over again.
Damn.
And then you get moved to a different team, and then you're on the team, like you're the new guy on the team, and it's like moving schools because everyone like doesn't want to talk to you, and you're like, hey, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I didn't like it.
How often did you have to?
No, I'm not talking about Domino's. No.
But that's how it was forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, yeah, I switched teams, like, it was all promotional based, so I think I got
Gotcha.
like 5 different teams in total.
Okay. Yeah, that's shitty though. In an office, women or men are equally passive aggressive and bitchy, right?
Yeah.
Years ago, I went in a newly opened school, and it was a disaster.
I bet.
Damn, Big Papa.
I bet going to a new school, like a newly open school, would suck.
Right? I think every workplace is just an extension of high school unless you find a really dope small company. Probably, yeah.
Yeah, you're probably right about that.
Yeah, fuck.
Well, plus I think when you go to a job where there isn't like a certificate or a degree that you had to earn, it's usually people who peaked in high school that you work with.
Right.
What's the climate like where you're at in Utah?
It's cold.
Yeah,
dry.
it's cold and dry now. Hot summers.
Yeah.
We get all 4 seasons normally, but
Yeah.
brisk, sunny, 50 degrees. Yeah, it's been nice lately.
Yeah, it's warmer in the day now, but at
We're-
night it gets chilly
We're gonna get snow here soon.
for sure. We forgot one of the teachers' name, and she had a mustache, so we called her Miss Mustache. Miss Mustache.
We had a teacher with a mustache, kind of.
Right. You're in Tennessee? Nice. Yeah. Yeah, fuck. Oh, school and work. Weird.
It's weird, isn't it?
Weird we have to fucking do that. Hopefully not forever.
No. Hey man, we stick with the podcast. We're not gonna do that shit forever.
Right? I'm down to even not make a lot of money and just
Yeah, me neither, dude. I don't fucking
keep working for my whole life. Ugh.
sounds awful.
Yeah.
You guys have a good vibe? Hey, well, thank you. Appreciate that.
it. Yeah.
We
I'm
try
sober tonight, so.
We try to be some silly boys. I walked past one of my high school teachers at the Gateway when I was a senior at a different school. She called me an asshole. Damn.
Damn.
Rip the dream.
Yeah. Right? Yeah, fuck. I don't know. I haven't run into any teachers or. I'm not out enough to run into people,
Yeah.
so.
I see Lithgow every now and then,
Really?
and I don't talk to him.
Oh.
What gave you the idea to start streaming? A couple different things. Forrest and I both like kind of knew about streaming a little bit, and then we used to do this thing with our friends where we would like sit down and just talk for hours, and we always talked about recording it, but
Yeah.
then didn't ever record it. And like 3 or 4 years went by, and we were kind of like, maybe we should just try.
Yeah.
We might as well. And it's funny because like after a year we've seen the progression of like what our original plan was, because we were never going to stream.
Yeah.
We were just going to make YouTube videos, and our original idea was we were going to bring like weird topics that we didn't tell each other what the topics were. So like he picked, like, you could see it in some of our early episodes, like there's one where he talked about Mount Everest, and I can't remember what I talked about, and we were going to bring ideas and talk about it to kind of like, I don't know, like be like, oh, did you know that this happened? And he'd be like, oh fuck. And then we decided like, oh, we could just stream it, and we stuck with streaming and been doing that now for a year.
Austin said drunk Austin had to take a break from the pod. I was getting so belligerent. Oh god.
Drunk
Hard
Austin.
to Kill said a lot of Twitch talk shows are pretty out there and hyper focused on very specific realms of intangible unrealities. Yeah. I don't know, I've never really watched any of the other
Yeah,
talk shows on here. Sometimes we'll go stop in and try to show some support, but
well, and it seems like the people, like you said, the ones that actually stick around, because we see a lot of podcasts and talk shows on Twitch like start up and then they only do like 2 or 3.
yeah.
And yeah, a lot of the ones that have stuck around for a long time are just hyper focused on 1 or 2 ideas, and it's not really like a versatile thing.
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice, because that's the one thing that like scares me personally about Twitch, and especially on the gaming side, is I would hate to be, I mean, obviously if I'm making like ridiculous monies I wouldn't complain as much, but I'd hate to be set on either one specific topic unless it's something I'm really passionate about,
Yeah.
or one specific video game. Because, like, for example, like everyone knows what Fortnite is. It would suck to be a Fortnite gamer to 2-3 years where you play Fortnite for 8-10 hours a day, unless you're getting paid good money. I mean, maybe some people think that's awesome, but I would think that would really get boring after a while.
For sure. Yeah, I haven't been belligerently drunk in like 3 months, so I'm on the come up.
Hey.
I'm pissed this stream isn't hot Fortnite fan fiction discussion. Yeah. I've been bellig a couple times. But,
oh yeah, when I went to Spencer's, they sell Fortnite stuff.
oh no. Ugh.
I was gonna come. So I had a lot of plans. I just didn't want to spend the money. Yeah. I was gonna come in the next day dressed up in a Fortnite skin with a Fortnite hammer.
That would have been hilarious.
It was expensive though. I looked at how much it was gonna cost, and it was gonna be like $130 to get all of it, and I was like,
shit.
I can't commit to that.
The joke's not worth.
Right.
I got a gaming rig since we last spoke. Oh.
I've been out of my mind drunk the past week.
Yeah. I don't know. If I had the disposable money, just kidding. I could get drunk if I wanted to, but I just haven't felt like it as much lately. I like having a couple beers, but unless it was stressful, like last Friday, just too much going on. I was like, ooh, I'm getting drunk.
I couldn't tell how drunk you were by the end of that night.
I wasn't very, like, I'd spaced it out enough that way I wasn't trashed, so.
Because two old English, they're pretty hefty boys.
Yeah. The first one I didn't drink or I had spread out the first one. So
yeah.
The second one I drank fast, and Chandler had a little bit of it too, so.
Right.
Yeah.
The origins of your show remind me sitting in my best friend's basement for the majority of my undergraduate career, getting super stoned. We do the topic thing and come up with all sorts of time-wasting tasks. Some of the best years of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's kind of like how we looked at it, too, is it was one of those things where, you know, we had good discussions like 4 or 5 years ago, and everyone always talked. Like, we used to have a big group of guys who would do it.
Yeah.
And we had like this, what do we call it?
Which, Pharaoh's Lounge?
Oh, yeah, Pharaoh's Lounge. And it was really fun and cool idea, and you learn a lot about your close friends, like stuff you might have never even thought about. And we always talked about recording it, just never did. And
yeah.
Obviously we were stoned and drunk too. And yeah, just over time we decided to hop on it and give it a go.
Yeah, we're lucky. We still have a lot of our friends around that we do with and stuff. Some of them moved away and married, have kids, but
some of them are busy.
Yeah, but for the most part, we still have friends that come over. Fridays are busy nights, and like how many people we had? 6?
7.
7 people come over on Friday.
It was a little hectic.
So that was busy.
A little too much. Too many people for a podcast.
Yeah. I don't know. We could do a little easier. I don't know. Yeah, it's tough unless we're all talking about one thing.
Yeah, I think if we and the only thing that sucks is I felt like the reason why when I found out we were going to have 7 and I didn't bring like anything to talk about was I was thinking, well, what if like 4 people don't care what we're talking about?
Yeah.
You know, because then only like 3 people are engaged.
Yeah.
And then the other 4 are going to start talking about whatever they want to talk about.
Yeah. I didn't think everyone was going to come. Because at first I was like...
I didn't either.
I was like, nah, I don't know if they will or not. And then everyone did.
Everyone showed up almost the same time. That was over 10 years ago, and now we all live in different states. Yeah. Yeah. We have a weird friend group. A lot of us have known each other for many, many years now.
Yeah.
Many years.
Sometimes I want to be in a different state, but
yeah,
be fucking boring starting off like that though. By myself, I moved away, you know.
Right.
It's the only way you can make friends though is work though. Like when you do stuff like that.
It's true.
Go hanging out at the bar. You can't just go. I guess you can. I've met people at the bar before, but you're like, hey.
I think it's probably easier now with like some apps and shit. Like,
yeah.
There's apps. I didn't even know this. There's apps that aren't like Tinder hookup apps where it's just strictly like, hey, I'm bored as fuck, let's go hang out.
Right.
So go to the saloon.
Yeah. I've met lots of people at the bar. I forget. I get drunk and then I just meet people, so.
Right.
We recorded our basement chats for a while. My best friend was a linguistics major. He managed to get the research published as an undergraduate.
Damn.
Then he managed to recruit to the top 10 university. That's awesome.
Damn.
I want to get to Utah next March. That'd be cool.
Bring your cute ass over, Salty.
Yo, he did the play. Yeah, that'd be cool. Salty. My birthday's in March. My brother's birthday's January, and he wants to go to Vegas or something for his 21st.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, it's gonna get rowdy.
Has he ever had his ass ate by a guy named Wes on his 21st birthday?
Nope.
That's the real question. In Vegas?
This is the first time for everything. All because he was the first linguist to study stoner speech, no lie. That's awesome, though.
Stone speech.
Oh, stone speech, yeah, not stoner speech.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, stoner and stone speech,
Yeah.
same thing.
That's cool, though.
To get your research published, though, as an undergraduate, it's pretty crazy.
Tell your little bro to buckle up for bro jobs. Mine is in March as well, and that's why I wanted to get there for my 21st. That would be cool.
Definitely would be cool.
Yeah. There's plenty of hotels, or we could figure something out for you to stay somewhere.
Can I be the first person to pour some liquor down your throat hole?
Right? It's crazy for us. My B-Day is in March. My bro's B-Day is also in January.
Damn.
Oh, that's awesome. What are the chances?
Some close boys.
Right. And then my brother's, like, I don't know, he doesn't party, like, yeah, he does, but, like, I've been going ham since I was fucking 18, 17 years old, and now he's gonna get a taste of the rough life. Taste of real alcoholism. Yeah, not many undergraduates from a shitty state school get published.
Yeah. Not many undergraduates in general.
Salty,
Not
I'll
only.
be there for the first. Get you fucked. Don't listen, Wes. I got you. Perfect.
I die is the win-win-win. God damn it.
Oh man, Maverick bought me this. What are they? Mind racers? I've had like different ones before, but this one, it was called Tiger's Blood or something, but it had like pineapple juice and all, like, it was fucking so good. And the bartender, she was super cool. She was talking to us for a while.
Yes,
Wes? Yeah, that's Wes. But yeah, she was like talking to us for a while and stuff, and Maverick was stirring it up. She's like, "You don't stir them up." And then she's like, "All right, on the count of 3, you're gonna just so you can do it fast." Like, I was gonna do it that way anyways, but if you want to count, go for it.
If you want to count, go for it.
Like, I'm gonna chug this regardless. It's supposed to get me as fast as it can. So if you want to keep score, you do you, boo. Start tally for how many fucking I'm gonna drink, not how fast I can do it. I'll get us some real moonshine, not that shitty Utah liquor store kind. Do it. If you stream a show on Twitch, do you have to find some way to block trolls? It's tough. I don't know, we got mods, Salty, but there'll always be trolls.
Yeah, and it's kind of tough too, because like the Friday stream we were talking about, we got like a lot of viewers, but a good chunk of them were trolling because we had a female here, and you know how streams are with women.
Yeah.
And it's tough because like there's a fine line of letting them troll because it's, you know, people are getting engaged with their trolling, and then like not letting them cross a line that will get us in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Are you typing comment deleted, or is a comment getting deleted?
Definitely type that.
You know, because there's always trolls, like he said. Like we have a list of words that are blocked that will pop up, and like on our side it will say allow or deny.
Yeah.
And obviously like the words that, you know, you just can't say. And
yeah, Manuel definitely wasn't happy about it.
He wasn't?
No, he was telling me, I was like, I was really bugged, like, by most of the stuff. He's like, they were taking it way too far.
Oh, yeah.
No, he wasn't happy about it. But we're used to it, so. Can you easily block someone? Yeah.
It's super
quick.
easy.
But, yeah, like, we're used to the trolls and stuff, so, like, when we have people on that aren't used to the fucking world of internet trolls, it can be a bit much, for sure.
Gotta pay that troll toll.
Right?
What's up, Mixed Up?
How you doing?
Yeah, and trolls are kind of a necessary evil.
My bad, I just joke, I typed it.
Oh, yeah, I think Salty was
He was joking too.
with you.
He was giving you the actual message deleted.
You know, because they are kind of a necessary evil, because if you get people in here who are trolling and not crossing the line,
Yeah.
it's viewers.
Yeah.
But if they're crossing the line, you know, it's tough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's tough with them, and that's a really hard, it makes it definitely just a live show, because when we're engaging with trolls the whole time, there's no way you can follow what the hell's going on, like, because we put them on iTunes and stuff, but, like, yeah, if you're just listening and you just hear us, like, laugh and, like, so, you know, it's kind of tough with it.
Right.
But
it doesn't turn into much of a good listening podcast.
Yeah. And especially when it's just me and Wes here, we can engage. And there's not, like, a lot of people we can engage and chat, like, talk to you guys and stuff. And it helps out a lot, gives us content.
Right.
I don't know how fun it is to listen to later. Like,
I don't think it's bad, because, I mean...
I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but, like, yeah. But, you know, it gives us content. We talk. I like talking to you guys. We like streaming, so...
Me too.
Theme on screen, it could be insistent. Yeah, it was a bit rough. It was a bit cringy.
Yeah, there's something about trolls and trying to get girls to show their feet. I don't really get that.
Feet, yeah, they're fucking weirdos. The troll toll's buying me a 10-piece nugget from BK. Is that place still haunted? I mean, we haven't had any weird stuff happen in a while, I don't think.
No.
So.
I'm not a gamer nor a computer person. I'm just a tourist for the past few months. I lamely heard about Twitch on NPR. Yeah. It's definitely an interesting platform, because you get a wide range of people on here.
Yeah, for sure.
Not only just in the talk show section, but just all over, even in the gaming stuff. Like, some of the characters you'll meet are very unique.
Yeah.
And, like, actual characters. Like, there's a lot of people who really go with the personas over their actual selves. And I mean, if it's entertaining and people enjoy it, that's cool.
Yeah, you do you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing. I always say I'm gonna do characters just like a joke when we do them, but never do it. Never come over in character.
You did a half Kyle one night.
Oh yeah,
I liked that.
I was dressed that way, but I didn't go in full persona. I wasn't method acting that bad boy. A lot of people in the IRL/creative sections are great non-gaming/PC type things as well. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of very artistic people on this platform.
For sure. I've watched quite a few big gamers. The upper
echelon.
Yeah, is incredible with hours logged on Twitch. Yeah,
definitely. Yeah, I like Twitch as a platform.
Yeah,
there's not many platforms that. I mean, they're semi-strict with what they allow and don't allow, but it's pretty loose compared to some stuff.
It's reasonable for the most part.
Yeah. I think the stuff that they don't want makes sense.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just, some of it's weird. Like, I won't, talk about it, but, like, there's just certain things I was like, okay, like, I understand, but I don't.
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely, I don't know, when you get, like, YouTube that seems to be really pushing for clean stuff.
Yeah, they are. Austin says, and it's super easy to get set up on here. True. It's just a grind to get views and interest in your channel. Yeah, that's the hardest part. Is just got to keep doing it. It's the only thing to get people coming back.
Right.
It'd be awesome if there were satellite platforms made by Twitch that covered other topics. Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be cool.
It'd be awesome, yeah. YouTube is harder to use, right?
Yeah, the hardest part for me is I just don't get how to... I don't get how to expose your YouTube to other people besides spamming it.
Mm-hmm.
And no one really likes spamming.
I know.
So, I mean...
Oh my god, that reminds me. So there's these YouTubers my dad watches, and I don't know if you heard about it, but did you see the video of Justin Bieber eating the burrito sideways?
Oh, yeah.
And how it's all fake?
Yeah.
It's so fucking funny.
Those YouTubers set it all up.
Yeah, the whole thing. It was an actor dressed as Justin Bieber.
So good.
And it was everywhere, and it was all fucking fake set up by him. I was like, that is the greatest thing ever. My dad was watching their video, them explaining it today.
It's too good.
Right?
Like, that's high quality content.
It's so fucking funny. They tricked everyone. It was like Vice, fucking Cosmo. Like, it was...
Everybody.
Every BBC, every mainstream fucking media had...
Who eats a burrito like that? It's not even fucking Justin Bieber.
Yeah, they said the hardest part was getting it... like you said, getting it out there. Getting
Right.
people to see the picture. They posted, I can't remember, somewhere on Reddit, didn't get anything, and then they posted it in the mildly infuriating section. They're like, it's mildly infuriating how Justin Bieber eats a burrito, and it blew up in that subreddit.
Damn. Well, I guess that's the thing, though, is like, if we had money, it would be easier to get exposure because you can pay for it, but...
Oh my god, so I was looking at Spotify, like, you know, you can put ads on Spotify, it's like business and stuff. Do you know how much their base one is? $25,000.
To get an ad on Spotify?
Yeah, their base one. Pandora is like, you can do one for like $1,100. But it's like, if you paid for, it'd be like, you know, the Pandora ads and stuff you hear.
Yeah.
That goes to everyone, like Subway and stuff like that. So, but like, it's 25,000, but, you know, millions of people hear it.
You would get some pretty big growth from it, but that's a lot of money.
Yeah, I was looking up yesterday because I was curious because I was looking at our Spotify and then I was like, oh yeah, ads. I want to see what their cost is. Like, base fee is the minimum is $25,000. Jesus. I was like, Jesus.
So Be Hard to Kill says it'd be great if someone was like, I'm going to tear out my... Sorry, I don't have the best, but tear out my bathroom floor. Who wants to watch? Who wants to write in tips? Who wants to give me shit when I drop a heavy tool on my head? Yeah, and see, I would like that idea too, and I think YouTube does that. Like, that's why I kind of like YouTube, is you can find people doing anything, but it's not advertised to you. So I don't know I want to watch a guy doing something in his bathroom.
Right.
You know, because my thought process during the day isn't like, oh, I wouldn't want to, like, I'm not going to think about looking that up.
Yeah, because I don't know, like, Twitch, but I know tons of people are huge on YouTube for stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
But, yeah.
But if you don't, like, if that isn't shown to you, you wouldn't know you want to watch it.
Right.
You know? I think Spotify... English? Sorry, I think Spotify would be a horrible place to post ads because everyone hates when Spotify streams on ads. Yeah, absolutely. $25,000 too. I mean, you just have to think of the risk versus reward though, because how many people would hear that ad?
Millions? All their users?
Hundreds of millions, probably.
Yeah,
Isn't Spotify the most listened to thing now?
Let's see.
So if you got 10, let's say it reaches 1 million people for $25,000.
Yeah.
You wouldn't necessarily get any income from it.
Yeah.
But you're just hoping that it blows you up.
Oh, I wonder if they actually work. One thing, oh shit, I saw, is some guys like, yeah, I barely got even a slight percentage of those people to see it though.
Right.
Let's see. So it would have to be super creative though, but which we could easily do.
We have to follow their guidelines, so it's just a bunch of beeps.
Right.
Hey, you beep. Pieces of beep.
2 million free users are dodging ads. Well.
Oh yeah, I'm sure tons of people have ad block.
I was just trying to see how many people see them. I don't know. It always tells me, but hey, 50. What is that? 50th try. There we go. How you doing tonight?
then again, it's hard to sit through content on YouTube. Yeah, there's a lot of keep to the beep, beep to the beep. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you just gotta go beep, beep. I'm a Jeep, you know? We should work together. I just moved into a place where they primarily source heat is wood churning stove. Salty is the wood cutting champion of the East Coast.
Right. The first to get it right.
Beep, beep, dude. You ever cruising down the street in your Jeep and you're like, beep, beep, I'm a Jeep?
Gotta do it.
You ever been there before? Your mom's got a Jeep. Do you ever just get in there and go, beep, beep, this is the Jeep? It's a real struggle sometimes.
It is.
Because I drive a Mazda, and I can't be like, beep, beep, I'm a Mazda.
You can.
It just doesn't sound the same.
I don't know.
It can be like, zoom, zoom.
True.
I hated those old ads.
Right.
This is so dumb.
I haven't seen a Mazda ad. I feel like they used to always be on that. I never see shit.
You can read the beep to my Jeep. You can be the beep to my Jeep.
I used to, let's see, I use a log splitter to cut firewood. I've done a whole bunch this year.
I've watched on his Snapchat him doing it's Salty's becoming a strong boy.
Just start using an axe, then just damn it, online videos of you splitting firewood. Yeah, Salty, you should.
We talked about it one day that I think it'd be funny if he streamed it.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to engage really, and it's just Salty. Because like people love that aesthetic stuff, you know. So it's just Salty splitting wood all day.
There you go. No, I should. Yeah. Log splitters are the shit. It's almost addictive.
Right.
I mean, yeah, I bet a lot of people would watch it.
I got on a weird YouTube tangent last night where I was watching people use those like grinders, where it's just like, I don't know what they're really called, but it's like 2 rows of teeth.
Oh, like
and they just spin. Yeah, the crushers.
I don't know if they're, yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, there's that same dude that does that is the guy that started the fucking hydraulic press.
Yeah, the hydraulic press. Yep.
And a lot of people watch those.
I loved the hydraulic press. That was good shit.
Yeah, it's so funny. Just that's all he did. But yeah, he was trying to. I don't know if you saw the one in the. I can't remember what they're called, but he was trying to throw the bowling ball in there.
Yeah.
He wasn't doing shit, and then he just crushed it.
Well, and then like there's a bunch of channels obviously who've copped his ideas after that, but there's one that they have. They work at a junkyard. Yeah. So they have like an industrial size one. Okay. So they put cars and shit in it.
Oh god.
It's pretty wild.
I've seen some of them where they throw like the 55-gallon drums in them. And
yeah.
Stuff. I've always wanted a front loader, even if I just use it to drive to the mailbox. Right.
You never know when you're gonna need it when you're driving to the mailbox, though.
I'm gonna start a channel and it's just me crushing stuff with a sledgehammer.
Yeah.
That's my new channel. First video, myself. It's funny you say that though, but these are like those ideas like you never think of. Oh yeah, so many people would watch that.
End up being $1 million ideas.
Right.
Do you know what's getting popular right now?
What?
People driving over stuff in their cars.
Oh god.
It's like super popular. I'm not joking.
That's funny.
I saw a video the other day where it was this person. They just drove over like random objects that you buy at the gas station, and it had like 13 million views.
That's crazy.
And they had like 2 million subs, and all the videos are just them driving over. You don't see the car, you just see the tire zoomed in on whatever it's running over. They hit it and then back it up. That's it.
That's crazy. Guess
you'd get ripped with a sledgehammer? Yeah, you would.
Yeah. That'd be so funny.
You start every video with you, and you just like you've gotten so big, you have like chest hair, and you're like, is it wrong to be strong?
I wish.
And just start smashing stuff.
I wish that was my life. No, I'm gonna do it while I'm skinny. Flex.
Is it wrong to be strong?
Oh god. I have an axe hammer combo that's about 3 feet tall, made completely of steel for firewood. There you go.
Anything to suggest on Netflix? I just watched tonight Outlaw Kings. Not a bad movie.
What was I watched recently? I don't know. I'd have to look in my Netflix shit. I've been watching a whole bunch of different things, so.
I think I'm finally going to start Supernatural.
Yeah, it's good.
Just because I don't know what else I want to watch right now.
Yeah. I started watching that, but I was intoxicated. The Buster Shrugs one.
Yeah, Salty said that one was really good.
Mm.
Yeah, I mean, Haunting on Hill House. If you haven't watched that yet, is worth a watch. Even though we're out of Halloween season.
Shit, don't play. Oh, thank God. Because I can't find the cursor. There we go. See, you can tell I never finish anything. Get bored. Basketball. That's really good. It's on Netflix.
That is really good.
Role Models is hilarious.
Classic.
Depends on what kind of movie you want.
Are you looking for a movie, a series, comedy, serious?
Mm.
The Grinch Stole Christmas is on there.
There's a lot of shit on here. Let's go down here.
Scorpion King.
Yeah, there's pretty much, I don't know. Depends on what you're into. I'm new to the wood-burning stove. Jesus, wood-burning stove. My parents have one in their basement, but I haven't used it in a while. Doing about seasoning the wood. Looks like you're reading a list off IMDb. Oh, I was on Netflix. Yeah.
Big Lebowski's on Netflix? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Or Hulu. Twilight Zone. You can never go wrong with Twilight Zone.
I wonder if... Is there... Nah, I don't think there's a recently watched... Oh, there used to be. It's like, watch it again.
Oh, yeah, there's...
Cause I'm curious.
Well, there's
like,
my
that
list.
movie's pretty hilarious. I know, because I wanted to watch again. That one I never finished, of course. I just thought I think Ryan Gosling looks real cool in that.
Yeah, and you could look like that if you just committed to blonde. I just gotta
get a teardrop dagger tattoo under my eye.
Okay, don't do that. Or do. I mean, it might look cool. I don't know.
That'd be so
Maybe
fun.
that's the edge that you need to curve out the competition.
Then this is my for sure job. Like, I gotta put a lot more work into it once I start getting a face tat.
Hey man, that's the Travis Barker method.
That's, yeah. A lot of people saying that now. I was like, fucking Travis Barker started that.
Ex Machina's on here. That's a good watch. That shit's pretty wild.
Bright was pretty cool.
Yeah, I like Bright.
Game Over Man's pretty funny.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit, man. Depends on what you're into. Anything your suggestion to pass out to? Oh. To pass out to. I don't know. I just sometimes will put on...
Shrek.
Yeah.
Shrek's on there. Easy to fall asleep to.
Sometimes if I'm watching a series, I'll just do that. I always have to watch it again later, but...
Jackass 2.5. Jackasses are good movies to fall asleep to because you'll laugh, but you'll pass out.
Yeah, it depends on how into a movie you want to be.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me look. There's got to be something on here good to pass out to.
Trailer Park Boys.
Let's see. My list that I've done. I fell asleep watching The Ballad of Buster Shrugs. So... obviously, that one works.
Damn, you do not finish anything.
That's because a lot of these I'd already seen.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is that 1922 any good?
I don't know. I wasn't super into it at the time. I wasn't feeling... Like, I'll probably watch it later, but I was like, I don't know about this one. I'm not about it. I wish it was more continue watchings because there would probably be so much more. What's popular on Netflix? There's one show I've been wanting to watch on here. It's like people telling true ghost stories.
Oh, that'd be cool.
I don't know where it's at.
Wait, was Animal House up there? Because that's a good one.
Yeah, it is.
That's a good one to fall asleep to.
Right?
Seen them all.
Oh,
Shit.
Jesus.
I'm not sure. I own Ex Machina.
Let's see. What's oh, popular one. The ghost one. What is the ghost one? I don't know. I can't remember what it's called. Let me see if I can find it real quick. But yeah, it's apparently just people telling their actual ghost stories. It might just be called Ghost. Stories.
Paranormal Survivor?
Let's see.
I don't know what that is.
No, I don't think so.
That show looks like something I'd be into, though.
Yeah. I don't know if that played through for you guys, if it did, sorry. Shit, what's it? I can't remember what it's called.
Is it Ghoul? There is a show called Ghoul.
Let's see if I can find it.
Little green ghouls.
Big Bear was pretty okay.
They fucked up taking Always Sunny off.
I know. It's fucking real bad. What the fuck was that called? Oh, it might be Haunted. Yeah, Haunted. It's called Haunted. It's a ghost one. Well, I have my own stories, so...
Well, we want to hear those stories soon.
Yeah.
Love the Yoda. The Magic 8. I've got the Magic 8-ball Yoda figure in my kitchen.
Nice. I will be
He'll be buried with it.
Do it.
Alright, would you like to call it for tonight, Forrest?
Yeah, I'm pretty tired.
Alright, everybody. Thank you for hanging out. It's nice to see some new faces in and some old faces we haven't seen in a while. We'll be back Wednesday night around 11 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, or I guess that's 10 p.m. Pacific and 2 a.m. whatever Eastern.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice to meet you too. We have a little outro to show where we're at all over besides Twitch, so you guys are welcome to go stay here and listen to that. If not, hopefully we'll see you guys Wednesday.
Yeah, see you soon.
What in tarnation, an outro?
Hey, partners.
Thanks for watching the episode. I'm sure that we were stupid and silly and funny, and you love us. I'm glad you made it to the end. We want to show you the other stuff we got going on in our world. If you scroll down on our Twitch right now, you'll find our About Me, what's going on the podcast, different things like that. We have our links to everything down here. If you want to donate, you can. You don't have to. It helps us out. Here's our schedule for the next upcoming little while. There are streams that come in every once in a while that aren't on the schedule. Mm-hmm. Our Patreon is one thing that we are trying to take off. We really enjoy Patreon as a service, and they let us do whatever we want. So when you click on this Patreon link that you scroll down below, it will take you over to our page, and this is where you can find some exclusive content that you can't find anywhere else right now. It's not on YouTube. It's not anywhere else. We have a couple podcasts that are privated, just for certain reasons.
Got too much.
Got a little too rowdy for YouTube. We also have a couple exclusives, which are pretty raunchy, especially our classic XXL BBW and Chlamydia, a Forest and West story. The OG story. If you haven't heard that story or haven't heard anyone reference that story, now's the time.
It's only $1.
It's $1. It helps us a lot, and we also have some deals going on. If you want to up the buck a little bit, we'll give you shout outs. We want to help each other out. Obviously, the other big thing is YouTube. Everyone knows what YouTube is. All of our podcasts, some of our old gaming can be found here. Our new exclusive Bible Boys just went up on Patreon, and also Spooky Boy Things is up on YouTube. Make sure to check those out. We got lots of old gaming, Layers of Fear, Outlast, some of the classics. Watch Forrest get jump scared. And then for some of the new age stuff, we're on Spotify. Everything's on Spotify, and of course iTunes. We have everything uploaded to iTunes. The only other one that we don't have pulled up is Podbean, but Podbean links to all this, so go check it out. Go follow us. Our Twitter is down below on the Twitch as well. Instagram's on there. Facebook is on there. We reply to everyone's messages.
And also on iTunes, don't forget to give us that 5-star rating. If you like what we do, we'd really appreciate it.
And just remember, the more that you guys help us out, the bigger we get. Of course, the more we're going to help all you out. So, throw us a bone. You know what I'm saying?
Really a motherfucking appreciate it. But yeah.
Thanks for watching the episode. We love you guys. Have a good one.
See See you guys later. Dad.